are we live on the YouTube feed now? Not seeing it here, looking for the YouTube feed, not seeing it. Anyway, that is the situation. Now, another thing is this. In thinking about a country and our country and any country and our country and our community, we always hear mention made of the founding fathers in a country and amongst a people and in a family. Most time you don't hear about the founding mothers. The founding mothers. And so therefore it seems like it's only man can make the foundation. Only males can make the foundation of any great people. But is that true? And could that be true? That can't true. And the founding fathers must did have female that was equally important in the foundation of any community or any family as them. So now that is how most people start think of foundation as being a male, being a male identity. How can that be so? Find a piece of music named Ethiopian. Or they're going to play our next piece of music because that today is what is called Ethiopian Liberation Day, the Liberation Day of Ethiopia. That is the date upon which Ethiopia was liberated from the invaders and reassure ourselves. Most time them refer to countries as being like a female herself, and Ethiopia reassure itself that they are able to maintain them freedom. And because of that, a lot of music and song and encouragement is centered around the performance of Ethiopia. We go here from a piece of music named Ethiopia. This was a very popular music in the coming together back of the African people outside Africa. Ethiopia, Carlos the sound of Ethiopia, Carlos Malcolm band of 1960 or 63, playing a long time popular tune named Ethiopia. You know, Carlos Malcolm was a little Jamaican boy born in Panama. Parents there Panama, but them are Jamaican, and them send him come Jamaica to go to school, for Calabar. Like many people did leave from abroad to come to some schools in Jamaica, especially Calabar and Jamaica College. Have some school that Jamaicans sending them children home to get a Jamaican education and probably to learn English better and to resettle in Jamaica. That is two of the very popular schools that them used to send them son to when them send them to Jamaica, was Calabar and Jamaica College. They have some more too. Well, Carlos Malcolm now was also the man who composed all them James Bond music for them James Bond movie, but them not give him no credit for it. Them thief him creation, don't give him no credit for it, and them don't pay him all them royalties of them music earn. Carlos Malcolm. And there was the next piece of music through the popularity of Ethiopia and the way Ethiopia make us black people, make us Africans outside Ethiopia feel proud and hopeful that one day we will earn our freedom. Matter of fact, freedom is something where you're not supposed to have to earn. Freedom is something that you have as a right. You're not supposed to have to earn that, but frequently we have to earn it. Freedom. After our freedom has been restricted, frequently we have to earn it and recover it. And and that is the reason why Ethiopia did play such a great part in the minds of African people all over the world, because Ethiopia was never conquered yet. So it makes you feel so proud to know that there's a part of the African world that has never been conquered yet, and therefore there is nothing inferior about our people, because we have been told, and many of us believe, that there is something wrong with our people, why we have found ourselves in so much hardship. When so much hardship that seemed like something is wrong with us. Might not be expressing it the right way, but I hear next piece of music that express that great love of Ethiopia that African people around the world, when they are fighting against great artists, them use these things to boost up themselves. This one named Addis Ababa, not true. Dan Drummond, Addis Ababa. Yes, well, let's get back to the telephone. Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Good morning, Jerry.
Welcome.
How are you doing this morning?
Yeah, great.
Okay. Do you remember that this Prime Minister did say no corruption can take in its theme government?
No corruption can do what?
Cannot take in theme government, you remember?
I don't remember that statement, but if you say something more about it, I might remember. What he was talking about?
Huh?
What he was talking about when him said that?
He was talking, said like when he formed the next government
Mm-hmm.
and people can sleep with them door open and so forth.
Yes, yes.
And he was trying to renew with Usher Simpson the time and so forth before the PMP win back the election and then him come and win it back
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes.
and so forth.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask you, if you set a system of law in your country and somebody breach it, like say they said they're supposed to have on mask, and when they look, then they're on camera without any mask, you don't think that's a form of corruption?
No, it's not. It's not every form of law breaking is corruption.
No, but if you are the leader of the government of the country, only supposed to set example. Then so all them gonna
Hold on, please. You are saying that Wholeness is the leader of the country.
The head of the country, yes.
How him become head of the country?
The head of the government, whatever you want to call it.
No, the queen of
the head of the
queen,
state, right?
No, the queen of yes. Well, Wholeness now is a chief, is fair chief servant. Him is a head servant for her, not head of me and you, unless you want to make him your head. And not head of the people of Jamaica.
Okay. You remember when they did lock up somebody in a St. Thomas for breach the COVID rules, so they never have on any mask?
Yeah, plenty of people in St. Thomas. What is about?
Yes. I am just saying to you that government official directly never have on any mask, and it comes it did be a big thing, and nobody get all accountable. More than one time, his strength command breach it. He did must have fly green or something like that in name. With them catch him in a hotel with some party thing on.
You remember how him get out of that?
Yeah, cause they want to say the twin both said them allow anytime.
Yeah, they've said that him is one of the people them were exempt. You know exempt?
Yeah.
What exempt is?
Exempt because he's a government official.
Yeah, but what exempt mean? It means that the laws and the rules that apply to other people don't apply to that person.
Yeah, that mean when you say him allow.
Yes. I use some other words to express.
Okay.
Hold on, make me done that. I use some other words to express it, so that as many people as possible in a short time listening to the program, because I listen to you, you know, as many people as possible will understand. So every time that, not every time, but we should, when we are talking about how flight green never get punished for that breaking of the law, it is good to remind people why them do have to punish him, because them don't cover him already and make excuse for him already. At the same time, if that is true, that he was exempt from the law, then why them make him resign out of the cabinet?
True, everybody was coming down and they knew so them never put him back in up. Then just say, so shop with the cabinet, then so here what rubber make it. Just take just a month, and then we just put you in a one different position.
Yes, and sometimes to insult the people, them exempt somebody and them make excuse to them. Them act as if them punishing them, and when them bring them back after a month or two, them put them in an even higher position.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The next question now, I don't know if you remember when this Gen Commander 4 going up for Jamaica will get some kind of bitter medicine, and when he formed the next government, we can sleep with the door open. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
And the last question now, we usually get some money. Every year we get the money.
Who is the we? Who is the we will get the money?
Huh?
Who is the we that get the money?
No, I'm talking like some government place.
Who get the money?
Like me then, like me. Like where I work.
Yeah, you usually get some money. One.
In April, every April. Ever since this, I understand with the COVID thing, you know, like it might be a little bit delayed. But from ever since I realized, like when this government take over, and I'm not really 100% playing politics here, we get the money like 7 months after.
Who is the we? Or there's some beneficiary? What kind of program?
No, for buy uniform stuff.
But who get it? Who get that money?
Like from a work, man, some government place. I have to call the company then.
And you said 7 months after you're supposed to get the money, you don't get the money?
Yeah, after that, always, the 4th month, we always get it.
Yeah, so what you're asking now?
No, we don't get the money.
Yes, I have no idea what you're talking about because you're not really name what program it is.
But I already tell you, but you're not listening what I said to you earlier, and I said for buy a uniform.
You get it from your workplace personally?
Yes.
From your workplace, and it's a government workplace?
Yes.
And it's a program where all of the workers in that department or government are supposed to get it?
Certain level of workers.
You have to tell me more. Which level of workers and which government department?
Say you're not a manager, you don't get it. But if you're just an ordinary worker, like say, ordinary worker like that, you get it.
So what else about it now?
Well, no, we don't get it. And last year I the same thing.
I'm not really up to date with them things.
Jerry, you work at the station, right? So them like you.
Yes, I understand what you're saying, but I'm not. I understand what you're saying, but I'm not up to date with that plan.
Yeah, but I can't tell you the details so people don't know how women are talking.
So you are throwing out the question now to the government now.
Yeah, but me tell you, it's uniform money. What more you want to know?
I don't want to require it because I don't know nothing about what you're talking about.
You say,
first name.
You say ex-old farm manager. It's just like this.
Yes, don't tell the story again. We get the story. But I don't know why you don't get it. I can't help you to tell you why you don't get it. I don't know,
Government is just corrupt.
This one here, this JLP government.
Yeah, he's been tricking the people them now.
So you think the other one will correct up all of this thing?
No, both of them I said thing now, but what he do to make people convinced.
All right, so now, like how we find out that both of them are tricky that we can rely on them.
Yeah,
hold on please. Like how we find out that both of them tricky and you can't rely on them. What can be done now? To get rid
of them and put in another party.
All right, but so that means you would have to help to build another party first then?
Yes.
Okay. You identify anybody else who you and them could work together under that?
I identify a party which that I never heard about it, but when them lock him up, this gentleman will get locked up for demonstration, he have a party.
What the name of the party or what the name of the man?
I don't remember his name right now, but I can call you back later and give you the information of the party.
Are you going to find out the name of the party, right?
Yeah, man.
All right, good.
You know who me are talking.
You know the things that I know? You know everything that I know?
No, because I hear it discussed already on the program. So I said I know you know who I'm talking about.
I don't.
His name was Patterson. I think
that's different. When you call the name now, no one know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Alright, check him out some more and tell me what you find out.
All right, and take care. And I want to leave a question with you, but I'm going to come off of the phone. What do you think about the war in Ukraine? All right, bye.
Yeah, thank you very much. Alright. Yes, we're going to get back to that piece of music there. What's name again? Addis Ababa. Okay. Yeah, man, the sound of Dan Drummond playing about Addis Ababa. Alright, we just get to access the live chat here now for today. And we start with that coming up to the 11 o'clock break. Arlan Michelle say blessing and morning, Sila. Bongo Jerry Small, Bess FM radio, or good weekend. Nice. Kevin Lawson say good morning, Jerry, watching from Philadelphia. Nice. Sister D. Ruben say greetings and blissful love. Bongo Jerry. Bess FM family. Miss I yesterday, still I feel it, okay. Sister D. Ruben, to Arlan Michelle. Bless up myself, my brother, respect, and Arlan Michelle tuning in. Natal Brass Co. Bess FM one family welcome, freedom more precious than any gift that you might be tempted to give up on Kean Brown say balance and order. Bess FM family. Yeah, Lea from south of the river. Yeah, so as I was talking about before that, 619 is the number. 619-1508. 619-1508 and 279-8473. 279-8473. So the foundation of all things. I don't think the foundation of all things could be partial or just a part. Foundation is what everything else is based upon. So let us see how wide whatever everything is based on would have to be absolutely wide. Wide without limit. Limitless. But you, of course you know that in infinite space and infinite time is a very hard conception for a human being to really grasp and conceive. Is it easy for a human being to think about that? We have 1 minute before the 11 o'clock break. Good morning and welcome.
Morning, Mr. Smalls. Morning, everyone listening.
Go ahead, please.
Yes, sir. Happy Liberation Day to all the races and all.
Yeah, man. Talk up a little louder, please. Thank you. Yes, go ahead, please.
Yeah, man. I just want to briefly discuss the struggles that the King of Kings went through over that 5 years of exile.
Yeah.
You know, it is a chapter in His Majesty's life that a lot of us don't know about. And I'm just going to condense it. I don't have all the information. But
with the minute that we have left, just start it now, because otherwise we're not going to give you a start. We won't have a minute. Go on. And then when you come back now, we can go back more in the... Go ahead, please.
Yes, sir. His Majesty was campaigning, as everyone know, for Ethiopia. but there was one big obstacle in his way, and that obstacle was Neville Chamberlain, the Prime Minister of Britain. It was upon the change of that Prime Minister when you have Winston Churchill come in and decided to...
All right, you know, so we reach 11 o'clock break. So you want to take the number and call you back, or you will call back?
Yeah, me call back if anything.
I mean, if anything. You
will...
You
can take my number.
All right, we can take him number. Please don't hang up. We're going for the 11 o'clock break. Don't hang up, please. Thank you very much.
Right back. On this week's House Matters, Health and Wellness Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton makes his contribution to the sectoral debates. The sectoral debates continued in the House of Representatives on Tuesday, with Minister of Health and Wellness Dr. Christopher Tufton making his contribution. Among the key highlights of his presentation was the announcement of plans to reform the primary healthcare system starting this year. Dr. Tufton tabled a ministry paper reflecting the new primary health model, which includes upgrading and networking over 130 health centers for telehealth services. This process has already begun. A new chronic care model is being rolled out for the management of non-communicable diseases (NCDs). It will seek to provide more curative services and reduce the patient treatment backlog in hospitals.
This is a legacy project, and it is a project that will mean all of us very well, the next generation. It is part of the prevention mechanism. And so we are now embracing it, expanding it, adding technology to it, and hopefully over time we'll have a much more primary healthcare response that is more effective.
He says the reform activities will be the most comprehensive embarked on in 44 years since 1978. In the meantime, the official rollout of the Jamaica Moves in schools will begin in short order. Being executed in collaboration with the Ministry of Education and Youth, it will be part of the ministry's overall wellness program. The initiative will be spearheaded by State Minister Juliet Cuthbert-Flynn. Dr. Tufton says the long-term goal is to train children to form healthy habits early and minimize their need to seek care for non-communicable diseases.
I urge us today as legislators to work together to respond to this crisis being faced by our children. Because invariably, it is inevitable, if we allow them in that captive space to develop habits that are going to be destructive, it is just a matter of time before they need the NHF. And the NHF may not be there or may not be able to help them because they are so advanced with their particular condition. We need to act now. And legislators, I call on you to support it in the Parliament, but also support it in your constituency.
In addition to the wellness program, the ministry is formulating a new school and nutrition policy that will provide a framework to enable school administrators to provide healthier meal options to students.
The new food and school nutrition policy that's coming is going to have restrictions on certain things. It is better to get acquainted with that now, and we are prepared to sit and talk, so that in the future our children have the options that are nutritious, so that we live true to our obligation to make them into adults who are healthy.
Finally, the Health Ministry is to table a ministry paper on sustainable financing for the nation's healthcare system. This will serve as a follow-on to the Green Paper on the National Health Insurance Plan tabled in 2019, but which was not pursued as desired due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Dr. Tufton says the move is part of efforts to address rising healthcare costs and the growing challenge with lifestyle diseases in the country. Dr. Tufton adds that a series of consultations will be staged around healthcare financing, with economist and head of the Caribbean Policy Research Institute, Dr. Damian King, tapped to lead the national discussions on the issue.
The goal here is to achieve greater public understanding of the challenges of healthcare financing and implications for each of us as individuals, to consult with local and multilateral stakeholders to explore health financing options, and to assist in the advocacy that is necessary to ensure a more sustainable health financing model.
Minister of Health and Wellness, Dr. Christopher Tufton. That's it for this week's House Matters. Join us again next time for more on what's happening in the Houses of Parliament. I'm Andre Palmer. Take care.
No man, watch the pile of rubbish in the public space. People nasty, you know? Hold on there.
Sandra, where you stop for?
Look here, me have to take a picture and send to NSWMA. You never hear about the app where you can use to report illegal dumping and littering?
Now what you say to me?
Yeah man, you can call them or download the app from the Apple or Google Play Store.
Why me have to go download the app because enough littering me see in this town here.
Report littering or illegal dumping in public spaces to the National Solid Waste Management Authority. Call 876-448-3220 or download the NSWMA app to report illegal dumping and littering.
A production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
For a better choice in all your electrical supplies, A, authorized 3M dealer and better brand names. B, better service including free island-wide delivery. C, all major credit and debit cards accepted. It's ABC Electrical Sales. Shop number 8, Hagley Park Plaza, Kingston 10. Open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. We make your electrical jobs as easy as ABC. Call 754-382-528 or fax 754-3659. ABC Electrical Sales, for a better choice.
Melody in our voice. Kemisha plays the music nice. Melody in our voice. Kemisha full of vibes. Best FM run the town. Yes, I run the town, hear me loud and clear. They run the country and the town, but the far and near. Bless the love to Empress Kamisha on Best FM, and it's all about the reset, you know. Mondays to Thursdays, 2 to 5 p.m. on Best FM. Keep it locked. This is Warrior King, the Black Emperor. Come on, tune in.
The station that makes you feel good. Moving.
I love the station. I think it's great.
My station.
Moving.
This is my station.
Moving. Keep it right here. Keep it right here.
Best FM. Keep listening.
Value yourself, man. Believe in yourself. It starts with the love of self. The money and the clothes are right, you know, but what matters is a positive mindset, a hopeful spirit. Yeah, man, no focus on things, man. Things don't make the man, man make the things. Self-love is the greatest love higher. Stop, look left and look right and look into yourself. I want to you, live up. Keep it positive and live your life. Now watch the hype. All a meditation, don't you lose your mind. Live up, don't give up. Slash said that, man.
It's good, it's better, but nothing beats. Best.
Yes, welcome back to the program here. On the way into the second hour of the program. And the numbers are 619-1508, 619-1508 and 279-8473, 279-8473. Let's join back with the telephone again. Good morning, welcome.
Yeah, morning again, Small. What's up, Small?
Morning
again.
Yes, sir. All go on.
Yeah, to start back with, King up, hello?
Yes, I hear you, man. I hear you.
Alright, now, this is a speech to the League of Nations, but it's too long, so I'm just going to read a part that His Majesty titled, What of the Promise? And I just want to start it there. And it reads, What have become of the promise made to me as long ago as October 1935? I noted with grief, but without surprise, that the three powers consider their undertaking under the covenant as absolutely if no value.
No, not if no value. Not if no value.
Repeat?
Not if no value. The last.
Covenant absolutely if no value.
No, not if no value. Of no value.
Sorry, of no value.
Read back the sentence for me.
Yes, of no value.
No, read back the sentence, please.
Okay, but without surprise that three powers...
No, I noted with grief. No, you can't start back with no surprise. Ever start at the beginning of the sentence, otherwise it's not going to make sense.
I noted with grief.
Yeah.
But without surprise.
Yes.
That three powers considered their undertaking under the covenant as absolutely of no value.
In other words, His Majesty said to them, say, him take a note of what go on.
Yes.
And him take a note with grief, because it grieve him.
But no surprise.
What will I know? Him take a note with grief, because it grieve him, you know. But him said him never take a note with surprise, because it never surprised him. He was expecting it, but it don't surprise him, but it grieve him. And what him notices that them took their undertaking, the promise what they make, like all the two previous callers we called this morning, I tell you about how the Prime Minister promised all kind of things. But him not really mean it. Same way as Majesty say, the undertaking was of no value. When they make the promise, them never had a value the promise. It was anyway. So I'm a trace out all them action. Go ahead, please, sir. Sorry.
Yes, sir. Their connection with Italy compelled them to refuse to take any measures whatsoever in order to stop Italian aggression. And contrary, it was a profound disappointment to me to learn the attitude of certain governments which, whilst ever protested its scrupulous attachment to the covenant, has tirelessly used all its effort to prevent its observance.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So we learn so much. So we learn so much from the trickery that was taking place and the betrayal that was taking place in that time, and that's why the Pan-African movement and the Rastafari movement gets stronger and stronger, because it was playing out in front of our eyes how tricky and treacherous these people were against us, and therefore we must organize ourselves and don't rely upon them.
Indeed. No, second, coming to the man himself that I think blundered a lot of that caused His Majesty campaign to stretch out so long was this man Arthur Neville Chamberlain, the Prime Minister of Britain from 37 to 40.
Yeah.
Let me just read here. Germany, Italy, and Japan took aggressive action, and neither the League of Nations nor the diplomatic countries were stopping them. It was the British Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain suggested the policy of appeasement towards Hitler.
And what appeasement mean?
They're gonna They're gonna ease him up, they're gonna slap him with some small sanctions.
Yeah, appeasement mean them a play with him, meanwhile them a go on like them is against him. A trick is the next trick again.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so for 3 years from 37 to 40, that guy was Prime Minister of Britain. And him go and play that general game against Ethiopia. And that time him allowing him a pet Italy and refusing any sanction against Italy. But at that time when him do all those trickery, Haile Selassie is living in England, you know.
Yes, sir.
Meanwhile the Prime Minister of England is carrying out them trickery against Ethiopia. Yeah.
So I want you to add to this that His Majesty, when he was arriving in London, he settled in the capital, but they asked him to move to Fairfield.
Yes.
Because of the trickery that they know that they were going to come.
Yeah, them don't want him stay in the capital. Them want to remove him. Especially them want to remove him from where the whole heap of black people them there. And from where Marcus Garvey and the other people them who observing. But when Chamberlain lose Prime Minister of England and Churchill get in a Prime Minister of England?
And Chamberlain, he lost. He failed to regain the government, to form by the government in 1940, and Churchill take it over from him, and he also resigned.
Yeah.
He resigned and he got sick right after.
Yeah, Churchill take over from him as Prime Minister.
Yes, sir.
And then Churchill changed the policy now, you know. The policy of England was to trick Ethiopia and betray Ethiopia and don't help Ethiopia. Well, Churchill now decide to change the policy.
With a letter that was written from His Majesty to Churchill, and Churchill write back His Majesty and said, we will help you.
Yes.
Being that the first nation that was invaded by the aggressor, you will be the first nation to be freed. That was also a lesser trick in its sense, because they wanted to use Ethiopia to rally support for the Allies.
Yes. And then when them done, you use Ethiopia for rally support for the Allies. Them a plan to capture Ethiopia at the same time. So although Churchill replaced Chamberlain, he might come with a new, more tricky way too.
Yes, sir. Because when His Majesty marched back into Ethiopia, there was this certain general in Ethiopia who was showing His Majesty a lot of bad faith. Sorry, not a general, but his name was Major Hardy Wingate.
He was showing His Majesty a lot of what?
Bad faith, very disrespectful to His Majesty.
No, I think you'll get mixed up that one. I think it's the other one. No, I think you're mixing them up with the next one.
Yes.
Check it out back. I think him was the one that was in favor of His Majesty, and the other one that was the other one was actually him superior. But Wingate was the expert in the guerrilla warfare and thing. And matter of fact, is Wingate that declares that Haile Selassie is David, and he might help fight David, and he might help him defeat Goliath. I want to check it back. Check it back.
All right, Mr. Smith. Thank you.
All right, all the best. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Cool.
Yes, we have numbers again. 619-1508. 619-1508. I do want to reason up a little longer, but 619-1508 and 279-8473. 279-8473. Now, regardless of all of these things that we learn and observe and follow, all these things here, our people, I don't think our people adjust themselves enough when them gain new knowledge, and new experience. I don't think them adjust themselves enough. When you gain new knowledge, you're supposed to adjust yourself according to the knowledge you gain, or you have a better understanding of things. But I don't think our people adjust ourselves enough. I believe we still hitch on some same old-time things, and don't make the new experiences show us better ways and new ways to look at things and to deal with things. So afterward, we're stuck in our one gear. If we never stuck in our gear, how could our people be still here now? 80 years later, under the same kind of regime, and almost powerless economically and politically, almost powerless after 80 years, because we're stuck in our one gear, or stuck in a gear, and the gear where we're stuck in is a religious gear, a joke business. All right. Let's see if we can get back to the live chat. All right. Keon Brown said balance and order, rise up. Oh wait, we're not getting no more live chat. So it is. Yes, let us go get back to Burning Spear, because we forgot to pick up the pieces. And I want to find out if anybody, I want information from anyone out there, whether by telephone or by the live chat, whether there is still occurring any humming in the video feed, that the YouTube version of this program going up. I need to hear that. Let's get back Burning Spear.
Here to pick up the PC. Here to pick up the PC. Here to pick up the PC. Let the place look good, my brother. Let the place keep clean, my sister. Let the place look good, my brother. Let the place keep clean, my sister. So come along, my brother. Come along, my sister. Come along, my brother. Come along, my sister. Here to pick up the PC. Here to pick up the PC. Here to pick up the PC. Let the place look good, my brother. Let the place keep clean, my sister. Let the place look good, my brother. Let the place keep clean, my sister. So come along, my brother. Come along, my sister. 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 Come along, my brother. Come along, my sister.
Yes, welcome back to the program. We're going to join the telephone now. Good morning and welcome.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Small.
Come again.
Good morning.
Welcome.
I want to extend my greetings to the wife, Sandy.
To who?
Your wife, Sandy, and your daughter.
Wife? Hold on. Wife?
Yes, Sandy, Sandra.
Oh, yes. Who is this?
Huh?
Who is this?
I should tell you, man. I'm Amber and Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Greetings.
Okay, greetings.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I heard you talking about somebody called you to tell you about God and all of that stuff.
Somebody called to do what?
Talk about God and who is God and so on.
Yeah.
Have you ever read in the Bible that God comes from Stephen?
Come from what?
Seaman.
I'm not getting that last word. What is the last word?
God come from seaman. You ever read that in the Bible yet?
No, don't tell me the long sentence. Give me the last word. Come from what?
Seaman.
Spell that for me.
T-M-A-N.
T-E-M-A-N. Oh, T-Man. So T-Man is a place.
I don't know. I just want to say that I've read the Bible and I've seen that God come from T-Man.
And after it said God come from T-Man, what it continued to say?
I don't quite remember, but what my feelings, my meaning of Jah is it becoming one. It can become whoever it may, not him or her, but it can become whoever it may.
It what? It what?
The spirit called God. Can become.
All right. Well, let me ask you some question now. That God that you're talking about, you see? What is the function of that God?
Well, it's just like you who said God is life.
No, don't tell me like me. I don't want you to tell me like this or like that. Just tell me what is.
No, I'm saying I agree with you that God is life and God is good.
Okay. So what is the function of such God?
Huh?
What is the function of such God?
It's about good all the way, good almighty.
Yeah. So that means such God is the foundation then?
Huh?
That means such God is the foundation then? Foundation of all things.
Yes. But the children now would like to ask the question that the preacher is not going to answer is where God come from before creation.
No, you are assuming that good come from somewhere.
Yes.
Eh? So why you assume that good come from somewhere?
Well, it is the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, and world without end and all of those things.
No, not all of those things. When people talk about all of those things, is when them can't explain them talk about all of those things.
Yeah, that's the reason I just can't explain it.
Well, I couldn't say life come from team and our life come from here and there. I have to acknowledge that as far as I know, life is all. So life wouldn't come from nowhere and going anywhere. Life is all. And everything is inside life. Within life,
Yes, but according to the Bible, in the beginning, God created, and in another chapter,
No, I didn't say anything.
I'm saying that in the beginning, God created. So the Christian world is telling you. The Christian world is telling you that there was a beginning.
Yes. And the Hebrew world and the Jewish world was telling you that too.
Yes. And in another scripture it said, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God.
All right, who write that?
I know you were going to ask me, but
I have to ask you. You're telling me about some words. I need to know who writes such words.
John.
All words was created and by human being. You know of any word that wasn't created by human being?
No.
All right. So word and language is a human creation.
Yes. And it goes on to say, and the word take on flesh and dwell among men.
Yes, because that was the writer's conception.
Yes.
The writer was trying to capture a description and capture and describe something to others who are going to come read them writing. You understand?
Yes.
So the writer is trying to illustrate, which means making a picture.
Yeah. So how then do we explain that to the younger ones, and how then we can say then that God is man or God is man?
No, firstly, I explain to younger people who care to learn that these writings are writings of human beings.
Yes.
And the human being write as far as what them know, which is very little, or as far as what them understand or believe, which is also little.
Yes, yes.
Now also from my experience, I have to share with others if they want to learn from me that you have a radio or a TV going on there?
It's kind of far away.
It's not far. No, it's not far away. No, it's not far away. As long as I can hear it clearly, that means it's not far away because
it's not far away, but I'm trying to be here. I can't go here.
Then no one else is there can turn. No one else is there can turn it on.
No.
All right. Anyway, it is very difficult for human beings, you see, to realize or understand that time never have no beginning.
Yes.
Or space now have no beginning and space now have no end.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah, because of our limited understanding. And the main thing that make we can understand that. Because we know that our life is not endless.
Yes.
It's really difficult to have something so loud. You can't afford me and you can't afford me and have them
please,
loud.
let me just ask you one more thing. When Philip asked Jesus.
No, but it's the sound. I'm telling you, there's no way you can move near to that. There's no one. If somebody have to come turn on that thing or turn it off for you.
I'm just going to tell you, I just can't move around. But I'm going to talk to you another day. But if you could just hear
I am asking you if
no one is here. No one is here. I'm just saying now, when Philip asked Jesus, when is it that you are going to take me to see the Father? He said to Philip, you are with me so long. You have seen me. What other father you asking me about? Huh?
Who did tell Philip about no father?
He was asking Jesus, when is it that...
No, I'm asking you, who did tell Philip? Who did tell Philip about no father?
Well, I don't know.
Anybody did tell Philip about no father?
Quite like Jesus was saying, even our Father prayer that
anyway, I was talking about something else with you, but you never really want to hear what
yes, I want to hear.
Yes. Well, I find out say it's very difficult for human being really imagine and understand that time now have no beginning and time now have no end. And space now have no beginning and space now have no end. Human being hard to imagine that because they have been taught say everything have a beginning and an end. So that is one of the main problems that in a human being mind, that them believes everything begin and end somewhere.
I like the example you gave yesterday about the Milo, feed the Milo, and the carrot and drink it. So we have been drinking a lot of misconceptions. And now it's going to be very hard for us to purge ourselves of those misconceptions.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. I hope you can get somebody to turn on the thing and you call again and talk.
Yes, all right. I'll try to get it going.
All the best here. All the best. Thank you. We have a next call. All right, next call. Good morning. Welcome. Morning. Welcome to the program. Are you there? Next call is there. Good morning and welcome. apparently we either lost that call or not, the person not here. But the numbers are 619-1508, 619-1508 and 279-8473, 279-8473. Have another? Yeah, so as I say, we have been sometimes we get some good inspiration, sometimes we have some good explanation and experience, and it carries us, it advances us very much. And then afterwards we hitch up one place we are 100 years. Well, we not, it seemed to me like we're in a situation like that, where we get hitch up one place about when we reach all 100 years and people can't bring themselves to move. Good morning and welcome. Good morning and welcome to the program. Are you there? We're having some difficulty with the telephone or with whatever. And we can't make that either get us down or give up or stop from doing what we have to do. Yes, the fact is, in Jamaica, like many parts of the world, the population is very aware of the corruption and the deceiving nature of the politician and government. But the population don't come up with a solution of how to get them out of the way yet. Let's get back to the telephone. Good morning, welcome. Good morning and welcome to the program. There is some difficulty. I don't know what is the source of the difficulty. I think that's what 4 now that we don't come through. Yeah, so if we are in a situation where we know that something is wrong, and the something that is wrong is not accidental, it is something organized, and at the same time we are not determined to find out what is wrong and to get from underneath the wrong thing, we're going to hitch up one place. First you have to have the will. That is what they call determination. The will. You don't necessarily have to know how you are going to get out of the situation, but certainly the will to get out of it, the determination to get out of it is the first thing you have to have. That is why we get to understand what faith is. Faith is confidence that we will get what we need that is good. We have any more calls? Try again. Good morning and welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, man. Happy victory day today, I and the whole family out the door there.
What is the key?
Excuse me?
What is about the key?
No, Mr. Victory Day.
Victory Day, oh, today, 5th of May, yes.
Hey, I was part of a Zoom meeting a couple of weeks ago about the bridge in Seymour McLean.
Zoom meeting about Seymour McLean. Yeah, who is Seymour McLean again?
It was a Rasta who liberated a lot of literature and artifacts from around Britain.
Yeah, there were a lot of books and documents stolen out of Ethiopia and taken to England. And Seymour McLean is a black African. Was his parents was Jamaican? Where did their parents born and grow? Anyways, I don't know. Yes, a black man in Britain who decided that he is going to capture back some of those books that were stolen by the British and make them available again to the African community. And I think he was arrested for taking out some of those books of their life.
Yeah. And managed to accumulate thousands.
Come again?
And I managed to accumulate thousands, a couple thousand things in Ghetto.
Yeah.
Wondering how he got it. But on the meeting, they played a little interview with him. And he made reference to the fact that when His Majesty was in the UK, that he was actually negotiating with Britain in regards to the fact that they was arming the Italian army with the bombs, because he said that it was only Britain that was large enough to be making the weaponry.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, so it's all cloaks and daggers. It really is. It really is all cloaks and daggers.
There's a lot of
terrible
deception.
thing to behold. It's a real cool set of people that have us under this grinding servitude.
Yes, but listen. I find that it is not useful to spend so much time talking about how cruel and wicked them are. Because that way now, we get ourselves sorrier and sorrier for ourselves. And the wicked seem to be stronger and stronger. It kind of help overpower you. When you talk and give so much power to the wicked, it comes like it overpower you and make you weaker. So what we need more of is the will and determination that no matter what or how powerful this adversary is, we will get it from off our neck, you know?
That's right, and we will not bow to the corruption. The corruption has to move. We really have to move. The people have to use the energy with them have and get this monkey out of it back, because I always tell people there's a thin line between bad and mad, you know? Yeah. And a lot of the bad man were out there will kill all the youth and do all the things. Listen, they have to check themselves and see what's going on.
No, they're not going to check themselves. Don't waste the time and talk about them have to check. They don't have to check themselves. And they're not going to check themselves. We have to do something about it. We have to do something. I'm going to go to our next call too. We will be dropping so much phone call. But phone me back in the next 2 hours now.
Well, I work with Japan and AI is not being very favorable with me right now. I'm not
all right, keep in touch as soon as you can. Keep in touch as soon as you can. Glad to hear from you here, sir.
Yes, love and light, yeah,
yes, sir. Next one.
One love.
Good morning, welcome to the program.
Indeed, Brother Jerry.
Well,
Quiet there, my boss, you know, I observe. Jerry, some more developments where the embattled premier of the BVI is concerned.
Yeah.
I gather that he appeared in court yesterday in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Bail. He was offered bail $500,000 US.
Yeah.
But under condition that him wear an ankle bracelet and he must surrender him travel documents. And them say him can arrest with him 2 daughters who are attending college in Florida, you know.
Oh yeah.
By the way, the prosecutor objected. And the judge reconsidered.
Them objected to him getting bail.
Getting bail, yes. And the judge took a break, reconsider, and came back and announced that they will consider the bail application further, you know.
Oh, so them still not finalize the bail yet?
No, it's still not finalized yet. Look like him kinda dark so far. Yeah, man. Still find it interesting though, him take the immunity, you know.
Still doing that, eh?
Yeah, man. By the way, Jerry, road rage is a hell of a thing, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Can you imagine in the US? A driver got into a verbal spat with a teenager on the road. Yeah. And next thing you know, she pull a gun and shoot the girl in her face.
Oh. What
yes,
state?
Man.
What state that?
The name of the state escaped me now. Oh, and I should let you know, Jerry, you remember last week I told you about the man who killed a number of Jamaican ladies in England?
Yeah.
And a gentleman? Well, after doing some digging, I gathered that he was admitted to a mental institution a few years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I gathered that he's from a Caribbean island.
Yeah, when somebody managed to kill so many people and all of them was in the same building?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, so you can imagine, while him killing one, the other one, them waiting to be killed?
No, that's a good question. I'm sure the investigation may shed some light on it. Yeah, because it's hardly likely that they would be doing that.
But sometimes it does happen, you know, especially when they're terrified. Or when people terrified, sometimes them freeze, you know.
Yes.
Freeze and don't do anything. And just sit down and wait.
You know, there's such a point in a Jerry, because a robbery took place at a certain town in St. Elizabeth once, you know. And a certain man was saying, boy, if him did up on the scene, why him would that do?
Yeah.
Would you believe that sadly for him, a robbery took place at his workplace sometime after, and he wasn't able to move a foot or a finger.
Yeah.
After the dust settled, he explained that he was so disturbed, for want of a better description. He froze.
He what?
He froze. Freeze.
Freeze.
Yes. Some things are easier said than done.
Yeah, although them say mouth make us say anything, sometimes mouth freeze too.
You think a joke? He who feels it knows it. Yeah, man. Fortunately for him, he lived to tell the tale. Serious thing, my brother.
Yes, man. All right. Thank you very much. Keep us in touch and up to date.
Indeed.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Next call.
Indeed.
Another call. Is there another call? All right. Good morning. Anybody there? Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Small.
Welcome.
Mr. Small, you know more talk to you about the incident with the police officer and the highway.
Oh
right?
Yeah, on the toll road.
Yeah, on the toll road, Mr. Small. Obviously, it should say that the government is not the owner, does not own those property.
No, the toll is leased out to the company, I think, that build the toll road.
Right. So anything therefore with the government issue and the toll road issue, it have got start out in our courthouse that requires that?
Well, them can sort it out before that. Well, listen here now.
Yeah, I'll go for the break.
No, I'm not ready for break. How long it was first said that it took for the policeman to be taken to medical end? How long them it say at first?
Them say it took him an hour and some minutes.
No, that's not the first report. That is the last report that correct up the thing. But before that, how long were we hearing?
The judge said not the judge, the doctor said him should have been there 18 minutes earlier, something like that.
I didn't ask what the doctor said, but anyway, when we first heard of the police being held up at several points on the toll road.
Okay.
The impression that was... Hold on, please. When we first heard of the police being held up at several points along the toll road, the impression that we got was that they were held up for a long time. And eventually, the whole of the delays accumulated to several hours. That's the impression that I got first, and many people in the public. Then afterwards, after about 2 days, we heard a summary given out by the police commissioner that let it appear as if the whole thing took about little over 1 hour.
Yeah.
And heard argument and criticism and correction and disappointment that some of the police who were talking to the public and the media were not talking the truth and were building up the thing and making it look worse than what it really was.
Okay, but the whole scenario, the whole circumference of the thing, you know, Mr. Small, is that the government should have a traffic police post at every toll way, you know, in case of emergency, you know, or have emergency vehicle on the toll road, you know, such as ambulance, you know.
Yeah, you never see emergency vehicle. You ever travel on the toll road?
No. Yeah, I travel on the toll road.
Yeah, you never see.
only emergency vehicle, me see, are the one with the patrol.
No, emergency vehicle means supposed to mean vehicle for any emergency.
Right, this government vehicle.
As far as I think, an emergency
Yes,
vehicle on the toll road should attend to any emergency.
Any emergency.
Whether it is to help people or it is to stop people who come on the toll road because it's not safe to go on the toll road, you know?
Right.
In other words,
right.
emergency means something that is prepared for anything that emerge.
Right.
Things
Life
emerge
threatening.
without you know are going to emerge before, and you know. Anyway.
Another thing before we went Mr. Smalls, quick. Yeah, but them have a case inside the court, right? I don't want to discuss it, but I think that case is going to lead right back to the incident, to a Christopher Coke, you know, whereby you have a criminal element inside the courthouse being covered by the district attorney or the DPP or what you want to call it. Because in some cases you shouldn't have a criminal giving evidence and another criminal.
Why?
Mr. Smart, that's where you have the investigator for now. Investigator supposed to go out and do them investigation, you know, and not lean on unreliable source, you know. Because a man with a criminal record is considered an unreliable source, you know.
Not all the time. Not in all cases.
And unless there's a plea bargain designed for that individual there. Because we know a man will commit crime, murder, and assault, rape, and all them things there, and still them cover it up and say, boy, he's an informant with the court.
Yes.
And that's not a government-like issue, and I don't think that ever stand even in any court.
No, the fact that somebody have a criminal record don't mean that their evidence or their witness cannot help to shed light on a crime or a situation.
Mr. Small, one mistake. Oh, you are a person who commit a crime, right? All right. So, for instance, a man commit a crime with a firearm, and him see a younger individual where he can give that firearm to pass it off and say, boy, that young individual could possibly be the person who can make get charged for that firearm. You understand what I'm just saying?
No, what I mean is that the fact that a person do wrong before doesn't mean that they can't tell you what happened at a certain occasion or that them witness.
Yeah, that goes to say, Mr. Small, the government does not believe in rehabilitation.
You're going a different place.
Mr. Small, if the government believe in rehabilitation, does that mean it still mean that the government have to accept a case like that to say having a person with a criminal record being an informant?
I don't think you're ready to look at other possibilities. I think you kind of lack your mind.
Yeah, me understand. Yeah, me understand that, Mr. Small. But me just make a agitation just that.
No. So after listening to you several times over and over, I realize it look like you lack your mind. So I don't know what I can do now.
Yeah, me have to lock my mind from unknown sources and people where I use them don't play say phone and certain things cannot be used as evidence, but yet still they are used as
evidence. I don't think them the phone can.
We not go far than that, but give thanks Mr. Small and I appreciate your compassion and your composure towards my reasoning.
Yeah, I can't get to compose towards the reason why you lack your mind still.
All right, well, big up yourself, Mr. Smart, and take care. Yes, sir?
All right, good. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Any more? The numbers are 619-1508. 619-1508 and 279-8473. 279-8473. Yes. There are many things and many circumstances that people would have to open their mind too if they are going to get in control, or if people in an association with one another, as a group of people going to be able to get in control of their own affairs. First thing, if you're going to go free, if you're going to be able to free yourself from under oppression and from under the rule of other people outside of you, you have to face certain facts from before. When you free yourself, or if we get together and free ourselves, are we going to allow certain kind of behavior to go unpunished? It's like how we want to free ourselves from under the bad and cruel behavior of other people. Are we going to allow other behavior to go unpunished? If we free ourselves, are we going to allow people to murder people and we don't hold on upon them? Are we going to allow people to rape and steal and we don't hold on upon them? We have a few minutes left. Let's take a phone call with that few minutes. Good morning and welcome.
Jerry, just for the caller's information, the one you was speaking to a while ago.
Yeah.
From time to time, people who are implicated criminally give evidence in court. It doesn't mean that it's just their evidence alone that the court will rely on.
Yes.
You understand? It is just one element. And usually, the investigators try to make sure that what the evidence the person is giving stand up to scrutiny, you know?
Yes, as you say, as you say, in any inquiry, in any sensible inquiry,
yes,
all the information is going to be assessed by all of the people listening. Whether it's a judge, whether it's a jury, whether it is the defense representative of anybody involved there, like the lawyers, or whether it's just the public listening or watching the case. Everybody is going to be making assessment. And then now each assessment and each different evidence and each person who come up and talk about the incident will also shed light or attempt to influence the attitude towards the other person's evidence, you know. Everything we against one another, we against one another, we against one another. It's pure assessment going on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you must feel now way sometime, for want of a better description, if the person get a blind, because sometimes when them start to give them evidence and make some revelation, it is useful for the benefit of the public.
Yeah.
In many ways, you know.
Yeah.
By the way, Jerry, I gather that the premiere, the embattled premiere for the BVI.
Yeah.
I gather that, and don't quote me on this one, but it is being said in social media that some arrangement may be in the making where he will be singing.
He will be what? Or singing?
Singing loud and clear.
Or some rehearsal or what?
Yes, some rehearsal. So in other words, in order to save his skin from maximum, he will make some revelation.
Yes.
Thankfully, they won't be of the mindset of the previous caller.
Yes, well. And the singing don't guarantee, the singing of the bird don't guarantee the flying of the bird.
A serious thing. And by the way, you know, Jerry, me hear the man who act as premier done at the BVI, he must now say the man must have him in due process.
The man who is acting is from his party, because I hear that the opposition, I think I did hear one time that the opposition leader was trying to get in the seat of government in this crisis, you know, by the present premier being disqualified and him just jump in same time.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Or is that deputy of the premier?
Yes, I him take over.
Deputy.
As a matter of fact, in my opinion, all of them should be under scrutiny.
Well, why?
I him not to tell you about due process. That goes without saying.
Well,
yeah, man.
Yeah, if it due, it due.
Absolutely.
All right.
Catch you after midday.
All right, thank you very much. Yeah. We are
from good lunch now.
Yes, there's another call came in, but I think we weren't able to take it. Maybe we'll be able to contact that caller after the midday. Have anything else to do? All right, we could play the Burning Spear until 12 o'clock. It's almost here.
Come on, come on, come
We'll be right back.
Good day, I'm Anthony Morgan with JI's Midday News for Thursday, March 5. Coming up, government to start electricity bill support program this month, new nutrition policy to be implemented for schools, and JBDC to heighten focus on agribusiness this fiscal year. The news in detail after the break.
Miss, your total is 8,900. Cash or card?
Do you take credit cards?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Here. And here's my ID.
All right, just stay here for a minute. The machine is right over there, so.
Stay where? Try no say anywhere you go with my card, me I go too. You go on, me I follow right back at you.
When shopping, never let your debit or credit card out of your sight. Your information can be stolen in a split second. Protect your card. Protect your cash. A safety message from the JIS.
Now the news. Customers of the Jamaica Public Service Company JPS who qualify for support under the government's Energy Copay program will see that contribution reflected in their monthly bills as of this month. Minister of Finance and the Public Service Dr. Nigel Clark on Wednesday signed a Memorandum of Understanding MOU with JPS, bringing the program into effect. Under the MOU, the GOJ will pay a portion of the residential electricity bills for JPS customers who consume 200 kilowatt of electricity or less per month up to August 2022. Minister Clark first announced the program during his closing budget presentation in March, describing it as part of efforts to help the public mitigate the effects of higher fuel prices.
We are concerned that those on lower incomes are adversely affected by much higher energy prices at this time, and more of their income is consumed by electricity consumption. So when we construct social assistance policies to respond to times like these, we wish to target lower income groups. It's only morally right that the proceeds of this temporary social assistance go to these persons first.
The Energy Copay program will cost the government an estimated $2 billion and directly benefit 379,000 households. The government will be implementing a new school nutrition policy geared at encouraging children to increase their consumption of vegetables and drink more water to keep themselves healthy. Minister of Health and Wellness Dr. Christopher Tufton says the policy proposal is to go before Cabinet as a green paper in short order. He adds that he is working with Minister of Education and Youth Favour Williams to table and launch new guidelines around food options in schools through the soon-to-be implemented school nutrition policy.
We will work to guide and mandate, in some cases, our school cafeterias to prepare healthier options for our children. We must help our children to develop healthier habits, and the school environment, Madam Speaker, is the best place to start.
Dr. Tufton was making his sectoral presentation in Parliament Tuesday. The Child Protection and Family Services Agency CPFSA has embarked on an island-wide child protection sensitization tour for the month of May. Director of Children and Family Programs at the CPFSA, Warren Thompson, says the initiative, which targets children at the primary school level, aims to promote the government's child safety services through the use of a mascot, Mr. Protector.
Now things are opening up, and we decided to celebrate or to observe Child Month by going around and really bringing Mr. Protector to the students in schools. So we are starting with Bamboo Primary, Richard School, and we are ensuring that every single region will see our mascot.
The mascot was created by Bamboo Primary School student Richard Small, who won CPFSA's mascot design competition in 2019. The tour and other activities for Child Month 2022 are being held under the theme, Listen Up, Children's Voices Matter. And the Chief Executive Officer for the Jamaica Business Development Corporation, JBDC, Valerie Vieira, says the agency will place greater focus on developing the agribusiness sector this fiscal year. Ms. Vieira says this thrust is geared at identifying and strengthening the value chain in the agriculture sector and to provide support to business owners in the industry. She adds that the JBDC will also push for agribusiness owners to make greater use of technology within the sector.
It is becoming even more critical for us to focus based on what's happening in our environment, in the ecosystem. And I want to also marry it with the whole business of health and to say that with innovation and introduction of technology, that expands that landscape even more, and we want to look at all those possibilities.
Ms. Vieira made the announcement at the JBDC Business Dialogue Forum recently. That was JIS News. I'm Anthony Morgan.
A production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
Live from NPR News, I'm Lakshmi Singh. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is now down more than 1,100 points, tumbling more than 3%. S&P down 3.75%. The Nasdaq has fallen more than 5%. The major sell-off coming a day after the Federal Reserve raised its key interest rate by 0.5 percentage point in its attempt to bring down the highest inflation in 40 years. For the average consumer, that means it'll cost more to borrow when it comes time to buying a home or a car. Kansans will vote on a constitutional amendment that could protect abortion in the state as the U.S. Supreme Court appears ready to strike down protections at the federal level. Blaise Mesa of the Kansas News Service has details.
Anti-abortion groups are focusing on the upcoming vote in Kansas. The state's constitution guarantees access to abortion, and that means it would remain legal even if federal protections leave. Abortion protections would vanish at the state level if the amendment is approved. That would not immediately make abortions illegal, but the state legislature could approve stricter laws. Legislation banning abortions has already been introduced. Danielle Underwood with Kansans for Life says the state doesn't do enough to regulate abortion providers.
If Kansans want to stop this, they must vote yes and value them both.
Abortion providers have long denied that sentiment and say abortion is a critical healthcare service people need. For the Kansas News Service, I'm Blaise Mesa in Topeka.
Russia says its forces carried out drills in which they simulated a nuclear strike near the European Union. From Moscow, NPR's Charles Maines has details.
In a statement, Russia's defense ministry says its forces simulated electronic launches of the nuclear-capable Iskander ballistic missiles in the western enclave of Kaliningrad. According to the ministry, the Russian soldiers involved also practiced drills in, quote, conditions of radiation and chemical contamination. The drills come as President Vladimir Putin has issued thinly veiled threats of Russia's nuclear capabilities amid the conflict in Ukraine. Shortly after the Kremlin launched what it calls its special military operation, Putin placed the country's nuclear forces on high alert. The Kremlin leader has since warned of a, quote, lightning-fast retaliation if the West intervenes in the conflict directly. Charles Maines, NPR News, Moscow.
French President Emmanuel Macron will meet with German Chancellor Olaf Scholz in Berlin next week. It marks Macron's first official visit since his re-election last month. Here's NPR's Rob Schmitz.
The two leaders plan to meet on Monday. They'll discuss the war in Ukraine and European efforts to assist Ukraine in its defense against Russia, as well as energy policy in the wake of EU embargoes on Russian coal and oil. The meeting comes as EU members meet to vote on the bloc's sixth package of sanctions on Russia, which include a phase-out of Russian oil by the end of the year.
That's NPR's Rob Schmitz reporting. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is down more than 1,100 points or more than 3%. The Nasdaq has fallen more than 5%. S&P is down nearly 4%. It's NPR News. Israeli police clashed with Palestinian protesters today at a religious site sacred to Muslims and Jews in Jerusalem. The tensions surrounded Israel's Independence Day. NPR's Daniel Estrin has the latest from Tel Aviv.
With Ramadan over, Israeli police lifted a brief ban on Jewish visitors to the Al-Aqsa Mosque compound. Hundreds visited to mark Israel's Independence Day. Religious nationalist groups are trying to boost their presence at the site they revere as the Temple Mount. Israeli police entered the compound, some Palestinians threw stones, police fired rubber-coated bullets, and the Islamist group Hamas said Israel was escalating tension. For Israel's Independence Day, many cities canceled fireworks displays to honor veterans with war trauma. Not all citizens celebrate. Some ultra-Orthodox Jews don't identify with a secular state, and Palestinians later this month commemorate the Nakba, marking their displacement when Israel was founded. Daniel Estrin, NPR News, Tel Aviv.
A NASA climate scientist is this year's recipient of the World Food Prize for innovative modeling of the impact climate change has on food production worldwide. The State Department awarded $250,000 to Cynthia Rosenzweig at a ceremony today. She's credited with rallying colleagues globally from various disciplines to improve ways of projecting how agricultural and food systems will perform under climate change. U.S. stocks are sharply lower this hour. The Nasdaq is down more than 5%. The Dow has fallen more than 3%. The S&P is down 3.75%. It's NPR.
We live in a world, a country, and a moment in time where there's so much important news, and it is constantly changing. That's why Up First is here for you. It's NPR's daily morning news podcast. In about 10 minutes, you can start your day informed. Listen to Up First on the NPR One app or wherever you get your podcasts.
The station that makes you feel good. Moving.
I love the station. I think it's great.
My station. Moving.
This is my station.
Moving. Moving. Keep it right here. Keep it right here.
Bess FM. Keep listening.
Vejan Printers for all your printing needs. We specialize in calendars, flyers, brochures, and more. Call us today at 968-7506. That's 968-7506. Or visit us at 4 East Bloomsbury Road, off Haggard Park Road. Vejan Printers, your best choice in printing.
What should a taxi service do for you? On-Time Taxi Service is more than just a ride to the other side of town. They offer clean and spacious vehicles, reliable service, and promise to always look out for their customers. They'll come when you call and take you where you want to go on time.
From anywhere at all. You can call us at 926-3866.
We are something special on the road.
Wagwan.
Guten Tag. Buongiorno.
We are
the Kingstones.
I think I love you, Bess FM, because you're better than the rest of them. It's so amazing how I love you, Bess FM, because you're better than the rest of them.
Easy! Let not your hearts be troubled. Just believe on God Almighty and daily renew the mind. As we live in this time when fake is more valued than real, lies prefer the truth, the unnatural put above the natural. This is Lady Donna, aka Double D Don, with a new song, Almighty Jah, encouraging your people to keep the faith. God will make a way. Get your copy today. It's on all digital platforms. Lady Donna Official on Instagram, Facebook, AsujaRecords.com. For bookings, Asuja Record Label at Gmail. Almighty Jah!
Half a tree, one and drive, half a tree. Bossy, how you do I take taxi star?
Jano, I want to tell you, say, 2 months now, my transmission mash up, you know, and I check everybody and can't hear nothing positive.
Yeah, hear me? You waste all that time I shop around and never call the experts. Winters Auto have them. Them have over 35 years of experience and them diagnose the problem and get back your transmission brand new. For them service excellent and efficient. Trust me, man. You hear me? Call them at 929-7040 or go to them at 106 Maxfield Avenue, Kingston 13 and talk directly to the boss. Just tell them I'm me, send you.
You big star. Yeah, man. Respect my boss.
Yeah, try and call it, because trust me.
Waiters Auto Spares and Repairs, good afternoon.
What a relief.
It's good, it's better, but nothing beats.
Yes, good afternoon and welcome back to the program. We're into part 2 of the program here now. Second half of the program. Yes, let's get right to the telephone. Good afternoon and welcome.
Hey, Jerry, good afternoon.
Oh, go ahead, Marie.
That is thing. You know, yesterday, when we were talking about, like, the different, like, it bordered, talking about Calabar High School, and then never came on, and he was given, a little history about, Kingston and, places of interest.
Yeah.
Jerry, you remember, you see, there used to be a West Indies School of Public Health where they trained public health officers right at the corner. It was on Studley Park Road and Oxford Street.
I think I remember, yes, I always said that, yes, I know.
Yeah, they trained, the public health officers used to be trained there. I don't know what happened, where them trained them now, but that was like, that was there. And then the blood bank before, it became more modernized and stuff, used to be up at the corner. So I guess that is where maybe part of it was Calabar. But I remember when I used to go over to RCN school, some of the classrooms, you could see that maybe there used to be like science labs or something like that. And I used to remember, and I remember too, there was a stand made out like a concrete stand where it'd be like something like stadium,
Yeah, oh yes, what them call them thing again, yes, like
yeah, so I don't know if that's where they used to have the for games and stuff like that, and stuff. But anyway, Jerry, so once I start reading something, is like I just start reading, Jerry, and things came up. Then I don't know, for some reason, Mapping Cemetery just came up, because when you're reading on the internet, besides you see something of interest, I just don't gloss over it.
Yeah.
I clicked on it to see what it entails. So there I ended up with Mapping Cemetery, and I didn't know Mapping Cemetery was on 200 acres of land, which let's say is just 130 that was used for the actual cemetery.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. As and it dates from the 17th century, so we're talking about in the 1600s. Yeah.
I wonder why you get the name Mapping.
That I'm trying to find out, and I can't find out. I don't see anything about that. But you know what I noticed, Jerry, and maybe it could be like a little prejudicial thing. You notice, right, that all the towns, the little districts, because they were districts, in the west, them call them pen, Jerry.
In the western part of Kingston, you mean?
Yes. You notice, Jerry, why I say that? Jones Pen, Sly Pen, Trench Pen, before they became towns. But then now, over by the eastern part now, like Almond Town, Woodford Park, Vineyard Town, Rollington Town, Franklin Town. I never hear any of those places being called Pen.
Yeah, but further east now we have some more pens still all in St. Thomas.
Oh, okay. But in like in what we would deem to be the corporate area, I noticed that.
One of the reasons, the places designated pen was usually a smaller property based on agriculture or livestock.
Oh, yes, okay.
So you'd have a whole heap of pen in the Ligani plain where people are raise livestock and do less agriculture, not a great amount of hundreds of acres of cane and them way,
Yeah,
because even
maybe the land wasn't suitable for like maybe.
Yeah, even all with Devon houses.
Yes.
All them places had named some pen before, because Devon houses.
Yeah, Grant's Pen, yes.
Yeah. There are some large landowner.
Yeah.
But probably not reach the size of plantation, what they call plantation or estate,
Yeah. Okay.
Even in a Harvard Tree, you have a place right near Harvard Tree near Rest Pen.
Oh, okay.
Up to now, if you look on the map.
Where exactly is it located?
That's behind Terranova, between Terranova come down to Constant Spring Road.
Oh, okay.
In Rest Pen.
Well, I read that, and then I started to search in cemeteries. Quite a few cemeteries in Jamaica. But I don't want to talk about cemeteries. It's a Thursday, the last day. So that's kind of morbid. So I'd rather with Maypen now, which led me into something else. It's quite, because that was like it's like one of the oldest cemeteries in the Caribbean anyway, and a lot of being that was like the oldest cemetery, certain areas were designated for the different religious people. The Anglican, they say, got the biggest plot. Yeah. Catholic, it go right down.
You have the Jewish cemetery, you have Chinese cemetery.
Yes, Chinese and Walton Park Road, and they have taken back their cemetery and rejuvenated it. And they say how they did it was like employing people from the community. Yeah. So because when people are vested interest, they will do it. But back to what I said, Jerry, in Maypen, Don Drummond is buried in there, and there is no marker for his grave.
Yes, hundreds of graves in there, and probably thousands do have any marker. Because my grandmother buried here, and I have never been able to find it, but I only have a vague memory of which part they go bury her.
Yeah,
I can't find it.
Yeah. So Collie Smith now. So Collie Smith now, with Collie Smith, that led me into cricket. And there's a gentleman that he has put together like some all-time greats for, from the territories. You said George Headley. George Headley is rated like the best of all times. Because I remember when I used to work at the Accountant General's Department, George Headley got a special pension, Jerry. Yeah. Yeah, and Arthur Wins, they got a special pension for contribution that they made to Jamaica. Yeah. And so I'm gonna just run down, a few of them. Not everything, because it's really long. So he said he started with Barbados. He said Barbados is like the creme de la creme when it comes on to like oh my God, the thing jump like that with cricketing greats, and so like us, like the all-time West Indies team would include like a Sobers, Frank Warrior, Charlie Griffiths, Wes Alpha Bowling. Weeks, he mentioned Everton Weeks, I'm going to try to find it back.
What about him?
He mentioned Everton Weeks. Some of the names I don't even know. But I remember growing up with like Rowan Kanai.
No, Kanai I think Kanai is Guyana.
Right, it's Trinidad and Guyanese.
Yeah, I think it's Guyana, But it can't
and we can't find it jump from and I get back anyway, but I mean those were the days, you see, Jerry, you play that music, where that Calypso man talk about how West Indies devastated the English team, and he named out all the great players of that era. And I remember, Jerry, when cricket, was like the creme de la creme of Jamaican sports, because we never into like track and field, because we didn't have the great athletes that we have now.
No man. The cricket, we start the West Indies start to mash down the English domination before the track and field man them reach them peak. But me I tell you, man, from about 1938, and because there was no Olympics 1940, otherwise Jamaica would make a hell of a mark from 1940. 40 there was no Olympics because of the World War. And 44 there was no Olympics because of the World War. But it's a 48. Some of the men were left over from the 40s. 48 was them last chance, and now them not mash it up.
Wint
and McKinley was going on with spectacular things from nearly 10 years. From nearly 10 years before now.
Yeah, double up, Jerry, with the 400 and the was it the 100 and the 400, right?
Well, Wint used to double in 4 and 8, and McKinley used to double in 4 and 2 and 4 and 1.
Yes.
And most of them did double.
And the 1956 Helsinki Games
No, man, 52.
4 by
52.
100.
52, yes.
52? Yes, 52. Or 4 by, that's the year I was born. Mash down,
The world. Mash down the world.
Yeah, with a 4 by 100, with Wint, McKinley. Two of them are talk about Winter McKinley. Sometimes the other two people names kind of,
Roden.
Roden, yes. George Roden,
and
yes.
Lang.
Yes.
Les Lang.
Yeah. And so, we've been coming a long time. Okay, the thing just jump up now. He has the 4 deadliest potent bowlers as Andy Roberts, Michael Holding, Colin Croft, and Joel Garner.
4 of them one time on one team.
He's compiling a team. So he's saying that that is like the 4 deadliest bowlers, like the West Indies, ever produced, right? Yeah. So is Barbados team, Mr. Jerry, it come back with Gordon Greenwich, Desmond Haynes, Conrad Hunt, Everton Weeks, Frank Worrell, Gary Sobers, Clyde Walcott, Malcolm Marshall and Joel Garner and Wes Hall and Charlie Griffiths. Them two them I grew up with. Them there was the bowlers Jerry, that, oh my God. I think at that time, I think just them, especially Wes Hall so tall, Jerry, I think it maybe just that imposing. Maybe Joe Fair in the Englishman them, I don't, to me. And them days, Jerry, cricket, right? Because I used to work with government. You see, two of the big man, them love cricket, Jerry. We used to get cricket days.
Days off.
Yeah. And then now, Jerry, with cricket now, the man them in the tree, them are Sabina, Jerry.
Yeah.
And,
them are called foul roos. Them call them foul roos, because them climb in the tree like bird.
Okay, and what would be happening, Jerry, is that they would be listening to their little transistor radios, right? And always, and you know what I realized, Jerry, they were listening to the commentary, the color commentary, because I remember you see, I got into the color commentary thing.
What you call color commentary?
That's what I'm going to explain. My son likes basketball. I'm always see him watch the game and still I listen to the radio. So I said, Mario, I watch the game and still I listen to the radio because I didn't understand the game and I was just learning it. And he said, no, Marie, man, you have to listen to the color commentary. That is a commentator, how they describe the handling of the ball. So we had a Roy Lawrence, Jerry. You remember Roy Lawrence?
Yes, man.
Yeah, I remember him. I don't remember nobody else, but I know like a Roy Lawrence. When the man they describe, a cricket match, Jerry, they take you right there, even though you're not there. Remember the day when Lawrence Rowe made his debut and scored a double century, and then the 100 not out. Jerry, the man cried. The man cried when he was talking about it because that was all like that debut that Lawrence Rowe made.
And then worse him going to name Lawrence though.
Well, I guess, but him did black, but Roy Lawrence did was a brown somebody, Roy Lawrence was a brown somebody. For Guyana, Jerry, he would have a Roy Fredericks, Ramnaresh Saran, Rohan Kanai as wicketkeeper, Alvin Kalicharan, Shiv Shanpur Paul, Clive any side, including the masterful Barbadians. Jamaica is blessed with. This is like in retrospect still in Jerry, right? Yeah. Masterful. Jamaica is blessed with outstanding wicket keepers, including Jerry Alexander, Jackie Hendricks. I remember I was watching a cricket match one day, right? And Jackie Hendricks was a wicket keeper. They never used to wear helmets, and a ball hit him in his head. I don't know if you remember about that, but I remember that happening, right?
I want to tell you something. Woolmers did provide either 3 or 4 wicket-keeper batsman for West Indies team.
Yeah, because they had the sunlight cricket.
Yeah,
Because they had the sunlight from the sunlight. The sunlight cricket was like the feeding ground, right, Jerry?
Yeah. But Hendricks was a Woolmers man. Alexander was a Woolmers man. And the latter one, what name, man?
Jeffrey Dujan?
No, man, he must Dujan. That it is, eh?
Yeah, Jeffrey Dujan, yeah.
Dujan.
But he said, but Jeffrey Dujan is at the head of the pack.
Yes.
Yeah.
Him really last long.
Yeah, and then he mentioned Patrick Patterson deserves a place, but the bowling is too good to have him. Besides, Carly Smith, Jimmy Adams, and Chris Gear can all chip in and rest the frontline bowlers on balance. This is one side that could give Barbados headache. So his Jamaica team now would be Alan Ray, captain Chris Gale, George Headley, Lawrence Rowe, Carly Smith, Jimmy Adams, Jeff Dujan, wicketkeeper, Michael Holding, Courtney Walsh, Alfred Valentine, and Roy Gilchrist. Right? So he went on to Trinidad and Tobago are the most unpredictable team, he said. They have great players who came along at the wrong time to get their due in international cricket. Charlie Davis has a batting average of 54.20 in his 15 test matches, but he was displaced during the transition of West Indies cricket under Clive Lloyd in the 70s. And somebody named Tony Grace. I don't know plenty of them, Jerry. Bowling average is 17.13. He took 451 first-class wickets at 22.80. I don't know all the stats go. You can explain it, but he came along in the era of Malcolm Marshall, Curtly Ambrose, etc., and could not secure a permanent place in the West Indies team. Yeah. So this Trinidad and Tobago team would be Jeff Stolmeyer for the captain, Joey Carew, we know about that one day, Darren Bravo, that is later, Brian Lara, Charlie Davis, Larry Gomes, Derek Murray, wicketkeeper, Jerry Gary Gomez, Ian Bishop, Tony Gray, and Stoney Ramadin. I think the man sing about that one day, you know.
Yeah, man, Ramadin and Valentine match them down.
Yes, right. And then for the Leeward Islands now, they were only heavily reliant on 4 people. Viv Richards, Richie Richardson, Andy Roberts, and Curtly Ambrose. And if one of the 2 batsmen fail, Richardson or Richardson, they have a problem. If they both fail, they are done because they don't have such a strong team. And you say similar bowlers, Roberts and Ambrose have an off-color day, they are in deep trouble. So the Leeward Islands was the weakest of the link with Stuart Williams, Kieran Powell, Richie Richardson. Viv Richards is powerful, Jerry, don't it?
They call him Master Blaster.
Yeah, that them call him Sylvester Joseph, Keith Atherton, Ridley Jacobs. That was a week then. Edlene Baptiste, Winston Benjamin, Andy Roberts, and Curtly Ambrose. That's not so weak. Come hear about Amanda Curtly Ambrose. At the Windward Islands, them share the weakest team, except for Winston Davis. There's no international cricket of outstanding achievement in Test cricket come from the Windward Islands. And he mentioned the bowling greats are Olin Marshall Garner. We didn't know what to put like a Charlie Griffiths and a Wes Hall in there, right, Jerry? Yeah. Yeah, but I really had fun reading this. So, and in closing now, Jerry, is all-time West Indies thing now. Test 11, with all due respect, you said Derek Murray, Jeffrey Dujan, the easiest position to choose is wicketkeeper Clyde Walcott. Has no competition. His batting averages are just too good, and reports are he was decent with the gloves. That's how the wicketkeeper them call the gloves, right? Yeah. The bowling is the hardest to choose because there would be legitimate outcries if any of the greats of the 70s and 80s is left out. But we can choose only 4 bowlers. Sober's the great all-rounder, you know. I said that is already there. I see them say all-rounder who bowls spin and medium pace. One wonders all want to leave out Everton Weeks, but the batting is too rich. He's not an opener, or else he would partner Gordon Greenwich, but not either of Conrad Hunt. Conrad Hunt was always an opener, don't it? And Nurse, and Seymour Nurse, don't it, Jerry?
I believe so, but anyway, I'm a Christian, but anyway, you're not all out yet.
No, that he have to come in. He have to do a second 11, Jerry, which includes like a Frank Warrell and
Frank Warrell, 1 second 11.
Yeah, he had to pick up, he had, because that first 11, that's how, because Jerry, remember, West Indies, they greater than great, Jerry. So we had such a rich cricketing thing. And then man, they never get no holy palm money, Jerry. Because I remember Michael Holding used to work with government, and when cricket time, he would get time off to go play cricket.
Yeah.
So they had
Michael
regular
set up
jobs.
for that.
And I like now, But, Jerry, I had fun really reading it because it brought back glory days for me.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, Jerry, have a good weekend.
All right, so you declare now then?
Yeah, but declare. Yeah. Declare not out. Because
right.
maybe we can revisit it.
Well, we will see if we can lick off that.
No, why that? No, man, I listen to rich man. Jerry, mama tell you, these people nowadays, them have to go watch and then whenever I have so much videos, they would have to go watch Jerry, like to see, maybe hear my excitement and really realize, what are you so excited about Jerry? Because I did like cricket. I don't watch it no more. Come and take the losing. Come and watch just a lose every day. So, but at that time, Jerry, cricket, my auntie, everybody in the yard, every raid upon the street, Jerry. Rather tune in on cricket. And even Jerry, if we need 10 runs for beat them end runner there, like a Griffiths and a West Hall. We used to call them the Yamlika them. Jerry,
all Walsh could have lick off 10, or 6 out of 10.
Yeah, them a lick it off, Jerry. Them not out. No, not out. And when we form a partnership, with all a hunt and a canai, a thing, Jerry, a murder. Forget what? I'm going to tell you, Jerry, cricket did nice. It's not nice no more. All right. Have a good weekend.
Oh, you declare by your follower on also. Thank you very much.
Yeah, my follower on, yeah. All right. We form a partnership, all right, Jerry.
Who that behind you there?
I'm going to just turn up the sound for listening back.
Oh, all right. All right, thank you very much. Yes, next call. Good afternoon, welcome. Good afternoon, welcome. Welcome, are you there? Yes, come in, please, come in. Are you there? Welcome to the program. Somebody else listening to them radio. Well, all right, the numbers are 619-15086, 19150 and 2798473, 2798473. Good afternoon, welcome.
Jerry?
Yes, ma'am.
19150.
Hello.
Put me on to him.
This is Sister Jem?
No.
Who is this? Yeah, man, you're on, man. You're on.
First caller.
You're on. Turn down your radio, please, ma'am.
No.
All right, may I get some time for turn down your radio here? All right. Welcome back. Are you there now?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Jerry,
Oh, go on.
you know what? Let me tell you something. Me like you're married, but you not have to give him too much time. You not have to give us much time.
You're jealous.
You know we are?
Yes.
I just got me call for, but you bring.
No, ma, you can't just call and left. You can't,
Eh?
you can't call and just left, so, after that.
Me not really want nothing more. Me listen to you every day from ever since you start.
Eh?
I first mail call you.
So which kind of call you like?
I don't really say like special call, but you get too much time.
No, man, come off. All right, well, I come off her now. Yeah, man, there must be. Yeah, we come off her. There must be some kind of call where you like, some kind of topic where you like. Which one of the topic you like?
I don't really want to talk about no topic, you know. When
Oh, you stubborn, sir? Oh, you stubborn, sir?
I'm not stubborn, man, but me not really, but me say, all the white, and you think I know me want to call about Paris?
Yeah, man, don't.
Too much time.
Come, yes, man, come off of that, man. Me and you talk now. Me I get to know you now. What is your... No, what is your hobby?
My hobby? Right now, me not have no hobby. Me hold no under yard.
You what?
Me hold under yard, sit down now.
Yes, but when you hold under yard, sit down, you will have a hobby too.
Me not have no hobby right now.
What you do? You buy jackpot?
Sometime.
And then a hobby that what else again?
Okay.
You buy race horse?
No, I'm not buy race horse. From which jackpot I buy sometime. I'm play bingo.
You see how in a year you make me jump? Because I just go for ask about bingo and same time here. Bingo.
I play sometime. I love you.
So which parish you grew up in?
St. Mary.
And which part I say up in the hill or down on the flat?
Down on the flat.
Which part of the flat?
St. Mary, man.
Yes, which part of the flat, man?
Islington, me there.
Islington? How you say? But Islington a hill, man. Our Robbins be a flat. Robbins be have some hill too. Robbins be have some hill, but Islington are not flat.
No, not really flat. But so me just want you come up now. Me don't talk a long time.
Yeah. So you live at town?
No.
Where you live?
St. Mary, me say me live on.
And you get good reception, yeah, you're the station good down there.
Yeah, man, you're a good man every day, me not come up when you
Have some good brethren, and sister in Islington or Robbins. Yeah, man. You know Furley? You don't know Furley.
No, Sam, I don't know the name, but I don't know him.
Pull up them up, man. All brethren. One of my Indian brethren up I forgot what the district name. Near where, you know, Anthony Tartan?
Yeah, man.
Up in Islington, that she come from. What's the name again?
I know. But I couldn't tell when me hear about her. Where
she lives Jamaica a long time.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Yes, my next brethren name, the man Jack Trench. All right, call again soon.
Yes, all right.
All the best here.
Yeah, man.
Next call. Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome to the program. Yes, go ahead, please. Afternoon. Welcome to the program. Are you there? We're having that difficulty again with the phone. All right, numbers again. 619-1508. 619-1508. And then 279-8473. 279-8473. See if we can get no more live chat or if it frees up again. Live chat. No, not seeing the live chat. Well, anyway, I don't want all right, let's get back to the next call. Good morning. Good afternoon. Afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon, Bongo.
Well, go on. A Jack Trench, huh?
Yeah, man, a Jack Trench in the deal, you know?
Just a call in name, man.
Alright, then, sir. You know, see.
Well, go on.
Why it is nice, me I tell you, man.
Nice with rain.
Yeah, nice season, man. Rain and everything. Living at nice now, no Bongo.
Yes. Well,
yes. Yes, I see me all the whole park we are going, but still I enjoy it, you know? Yes. So, I have listened and I take care of the other one in the hospital, so they don't come out yet.
No come out yet?
No, they soon come out, but they don't come out yet, you know? Yes. It's a European look more better 5 years, so.
Yeah,
so we can't expect him out anytime now.
I'm glad to hear that, man. Glad to hear that.
Yes, man. So will get little more time for myself and all them weird. But as I say here, I said this morning, say, many of we have to read certain experience and get certain knowledge.
Yeah.
We do increase from that and behave different. It is when we see sort of sit down, we have the knowledge them.
Yeah.
But improve on it and try to get our people and together and do anything better.
Yes.
More than talk, you know?
You know that?
Yes, and that's one of the most things you see really. We have the knowledge, but you only get up every day and talk, but do no improvement or anything with it. Make the solution.
Solution,
you know? So I'm on find out that lots of talking, but no works now going. And do Jamaican people claim that they had one, but no work now going because even the land is a place where we can get some more relaxable and get time to meditate and develop yourself.
Yeah.
And you know, I hear no one come forward and deal with the land like say the land is very important. And when we check a stock, it's even them pension we hear them talk about. If you are the land you make more money, after you go a week time around where you get the pension and all those things, you know.
That's supposed to certainty.
Many things, because, you know, local pension are where them are give poor people and all them things when have no job or anything. You can't pay light bill and buy food for you and all them things. And if you have a nice piece of land, you can work. You can't make me see and $7,000, $5,000 when they give you a month time, a week time out of your farm, you know.
Easy.
Yes. So the whole heap of complication and the whole heap of things where they end in workplace and this I wanna subject yourself and all them type of something. It's just like a lot of talking but no activity now going and we want more movements now, even in the hills. We want more man we are talking so they want land to come in and develop issues so they must be certain life. You know? More than just a talk about philosophy, we are talking about God, we are talking about politician, this or politician.
Complain.
But we as an individual not do anything, Bongo. And we need to look in at that, you know what I mean?
Yeah man, complaint alone can.
Yes, and here our friend Mr. Thompson in a talk what they answer that they must talk about the slavery there and how him and his son was talking and I said that she must be a part of them, the slave and all them way and all them things. But the whole of we are the same slave people them. I don't remember if you remember that yes. Reason the way you under they are going on here.
Yes, man.
Yes. Because when we check a stock and I don't find the topic right now, but the time when for me great-grandfather born in Africa, you know.
Yeah.
But for my grandfather born out here. You understand me?
Yeah.
So all this slavery is something where we are go through, where we are say somehow we are this and somehow we are not that. The whole of we are it.
Yes.
Yeah?
Whole of we come from one foundation.
That one foundation, I see same shit. I live one other way, but I see black people foundation. So the whole of we are it. So we can't neglect these things. And, you know, as we see it in our taxi business, I listened to Brother Miguel last night. Yes, there were some people are going to contact about taxi something, and I invite and as get people, and Black X not even there, not even know nothing about it.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. As we hear a brother named one that talked to Brother Miguel last night.
Yeah.
And that is the way we see them even share with me anytime anything I go on. If we not go buck up in it and all them way, they don't really get no sound either from the JCDC or the people around where you know I hear the fact.
Yeah man.
I think Black X because you know he's like you know he's an individual or something. And you dealing with a community, he's a rural or something. That's why some people have to do to themselves.
You know true?
Yes. So bless up, bro.
Yes, Judge. Thanks for the call.
Huh?
Thanks for the call, and I'm glad to get the information so the youth so come out of the hospital. Hospital is a nice place to stay long.
No, sir, I don't like it, man. I don't like it, but you don't know, these type of circumstances, you always have to keeping at the back because it's not so good incident, you know? So bless up.
All right, all the best, Judge Trench.
Aye. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We have any more? We have some live chat. I think we'll start catch up with the live chat. All right. Next one is from who this? Brian Fairweather. Jesus is the only man heard about who can trace his genealogy to the first man. Sister D. Ruben to brethren and sisters, I Rastafari, brothers in this moment, oneness and perfect love. Sly 6 said, good morning, Bongo. Please tell Neville there's no Calabar in Falmouth. Calabar is, as you said, found when you go to Rio Bueno and turn up the hill. Charlie Blacks, an artist, is from Calabar. Yeah, man, I don't know Charlie Blacks. I know Charlie Blacks now. Yeah, wait. Calabar up in the deal about Rio Bueno, yeah. I did hear when Neville said from Falmouth. I think him have the general idea says a Trelawney Foundation. Yeah, man, that's true. Slightly. Ken Brown says, Sister D. Ruben. Ken Brown to Sister D. Ruben says, rise up, melanated him, I am pledged. Myriads of dark matter within this realm, 350 degrees. D. Natal Basco says, Sister D. Ruben, thanks. Give thanks and as I stand permanent, tall, and in our square for Rastafari. Right. Pablo Music says, Bongo there, still trying to get through. The Majesty was the one I know was the only man who could trace his genealogy to Adam. I want to try to see if I can link up Pablo Music in a bit. I want to try still. Ken Brown says, good is a passive that obeys reason. Good is that which makes for unity. What call? Okay. Perry the Pirate says, road rage took place right here in Georgia. Corbett told him tell about what Corbett was telling us about where a woman shoot a girl in her face. The Natal Basta said, with the indigenous population, stop sitting around the campfire singing Kumbaya when reaching the tipping point, being against the wall, spring back. The Ryan will say, greetings Bongo, the Thursday blessing. The enemy of truth is blind acceptance. Accomplish. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. Best of them goes Johan Crook said, Bongo, the YouTube audio is better than yesterday. A little bit of humming, but not bad. We can work with that. Glad to hear that. Delroy Graham said, Grand Rising today, I Bongo Jerry, and rest of the ones in the lecture now. You are very right in your reasoning and presentation. I think we spend too much time on our demise and not on our will. Let's get to the telephone. Good afternoon, welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon, Bongo Jerry.
Wagwan, how would it?
Yeah, man, I tell about man.
Oh, yes, okay, Wagwan, man.
There, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, about we want this the training center, Heart.
Yeah, Heart, yeah.
The Heart Trust NPA.
Yeah.
I come from Black River, I go to Black River Heart Trust. I do electrical work.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a plumber.
Yeah.
I'm a mason, stone mason.
Yes, sir.
I learn stone mason from land panel. 77-year-old. I'm 37-year-old. I'm alone have the skill. None of them are youth and I want do no stone mason.
Yeah.
Yeah, head teacher of the training center, Black River, electrical, in Mr. Nish. Come from Lacover. Yes. And when we hear the Prime Minister say, no work another in Jamaica, you should assume because the Heart empty, the Heart Trust, four of them in St. Elizabeth. And each parish, we know a whole heap more.
We know one up a junction.
Yes, I want the over Germantown, over this, I want the Black River. So three. Yeah. So when you matter about say no work another in Jamaica, a foolishness matter Bongo Jerry.
Construction worker.
Yeah. Skillful man overall. By training center them Bongo. How much training is there? What do you call it now? Graduate.
Oh, how much training?
A year.
How much training turn out every year? I don't know.
Yeah. That more than 5 hours. Jamaica them I left from go abroad go work.
You know, when you was there, how much of them in a one set for the year?
Like 35 hours in a one class. And over construction like 35 over the same year. It's just run like a school in a Bongo.
I know, man. You break up like what? You break up. You say each one?
Then graduate.
You kind of break up. I said each set of them graduate.
That's my topic, you know?
Yeah, man. Well, alright, well, at least you can.
And I put up
Some difficult. Some reason the call or break up and sound like water run the line, although no, so no water can't run the line. Alright, we'll go back to the live chat now. Sorry. Perry Pyle said, Jerry, I know the police had to be culpable in their colleagues' demise. You heard the Bonner girl he was with report that the first police who came on the scene refused to take them. They had too much blood. Johnny Johnson said, El Paso, Texas, and Juarez, Mexico tuned in. Bess FM. Thank you very much. Del Ryan said, greetings, Bongo Jerry. New day, new task, new strength. And all shout out to the world, Jamaica love. Okay. Alright, let's get back to the phone. Good afternoon, welcome. Good afternoon, welcome to the program.
Yes, hello, good afternoon.
Miss Thompson, how are
Not bad, and good afternoon to all listeners.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it was what? Just trained was mentioning that I was saying something about slavery.
Yes.
Yeah, what I did mean, the plantation, I know we are part of it, you know, but I was wondering, you know, who really was like head to the plantation, and you know on what then? They
No, I know you. I know you're trying to explain something. What is it you was trying to explain about what you were saying?
Yeah, about the the slavery.
Yes.
But you know that they have plantation fight or what have you, and
you mean fight between two plantation?
Yeah, who they're really taking to do the slave to do the job and to do their policy. What? So I was wondering, it was my great grandmother, but I know we are part of it. I am part of it because things what go down, we are the descendants, So it's just that part I didn't mean to say. I did not maybe hold just change was point out that I was saying that maybe I am not part of it.
Oh, no, I don't. Oh, I can just understand what you're saying. Yes, I can understand what you're
saying. Yeah, so.
I don't think you must assume that, though.
Okay.
You know?
So it's just that, because as I said, my son was talking about.
I discuss all the while.
Many things, and where it's coming from, and, who they rob us out of everything, and how about cars, because was saying that we have things here, backside, we have rich in many things that Jamaica could better.
Yes.
We could be. So when they are talking about independence, we are citizens. You don't see not independent. It was who rob us and take up all of, our resources. It's them independent because, them thief we and have rob us what we supposed to have to, survive and to make our life better.
Yeah, them extract out everything and make themselves independent.
Right. So we could have better life and better, we have to try now to, overthrow them and take control.
Of course. Once you make that decision, all of the ideas will come. Once you make the decision, make up your mind, all of the ideas that can work will come, and some ideas that can't work will come to you. But all you're supposed to do, you trash through them and little by little you find out, no, that idea not going to work. And you put the one on one side till you choose the better one.
Yeah. About the Milton Cemetery, maybe some others, so I hear that they take out, dig up body and bury more people. They keep digging up. I hear that many times.
Yeah, what them do? What used to go on and what happens sometimes? When a family buy an expensive coffin and bury them dead, little more some man go back a few weeks later, a couple months, and dig up the grave, empty out the body out of the coffin, clean up the coffin and carry it, go back, go sell again or sell to our next family. Right?
Oh,
you know, all kind of things. Not one kind of trick, all kind of different trick.
Mm-hmm. I even hear they were talking about Meadow.
Yeah.
They will wash out people more time, and you know, because I was saying to my daughter who she never buy no expensive thing for my sister or brother, you know, because I know expensive casket or coffin or whatever you want, no food, because that don't make sense, you know. They only set up more problems.
More problems.
People they don't know watch, you know, what to do next to target, who them target and who them take the go and the go, you know.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, and GIS never really planned to hear. They were reading about something and at 12 o'clock, but then after me hear them say, Richard Small.
When? What am I talking about?
As I say, you know, they were reading about some news, but, you know, wasn't really paying much attention.
That is today?
Yes, right, today.
On a different station?
No, on this here, Bess FM.
Yeah?
Yeah, but it's when after now me hear them call Richard Small, I'm saying, why me never pay more attention?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in the 12 o'clock.
Oh.
Yeah. So maybe, you know, you can get the more anymore.
Maybe it's the Royal Reed trial them at about, because I hear that him supposed to prosecute that case, you know?
I think I hear they mentioned about school, but...
Yes, school, yeah.
So anyway, I'm here listening.
All right, thank you very much. Take care of yourself.
Yes, you too. Have a good weekend. And
yes, ma'am. We have more? All right, we have some more live chatting. Perry the Parrot said, Jerry, the lady says they were blocked up for at least 1 hour. That must be the lady who was injured in the accident with the policeman. And her phone was not nearby. And his phone was locked. Is when his girlfriend called, she answered his phone and the girlfriend get help. Oh, I see. Probably that is where the time get held up. And Perry the Parrot said, too much accolades. And then said, Jerry, I hear some politician and police. I jump on tip if the pressure get extradition. The premier must be the premier get extradition. Must have the premier of the president. There I said, Bongo, Jerry, my belief is as we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. Bess FM listeners and callers who want to tell you. Have a call there. You do? Okay, let's get back to the phone. Good afternoon and welcome.
Yeah, blessed, Jerry.
All go on.
Yeah, man. Me like them want investigate some man or man pick up here, like when them say some man, them want some man connected to the man there. But the man
which man?
War.
Which man?
The man with them hold the whoop of money and man pick up here.
Or them hold a man with some billions of dollar cash, right?
Yeah.
And since that them hold our next one with was it 24 pound of coke or something like that. We have some more millions of dollars.
Well, like the coke one now must squeal like, you know, so they must say them want some other man and must search for them now and you know for them thing already.
Yeah, so when them say they must squeal, that means they can't take the pressure, that's what it means?
No, look like
or my talk.
My talk, like I don't look like I don't feel anything. Most of the time, you know, The man there, no, a man I work with him.
Oh, so most of the time is the friars them well.
Yeah, most of the time the friars them well, you know.
So the police are use them brain to get more information out of him.
Yeah, so like, you know, the man left all in big house and left the friars in. He's just a collector, like, you know.
Yeah.
And to get certain things packaged together to reach where to reach and all them things. So,
yeah.
You know, so the friars, they have creed and all, so they must say them, and they must say, are some important people. But you know, for them thing all the while, them the sex type of thing, you know, makes look like them are worse, you know. 9 days time it died down and money in your mouth and all them things. So for them things going.
Yes, man. Create a lot of news and excitement and impression. Create a good impression.
Yeah, man. I still a for album, man.
Oh.
Like the Prime Minister have a way to do that stuff. You know, where them have got something hard to break or them to buy out some truck. The year them say, truck, to buy 50 truck and big excitement, and you see all local government executives come out and yes, some come buy 50 truck and yeah, 2-3 years. The truck them can't buy. Just like the rubbish truck them when them say them are going to buy, man. About 4 years now, them at that.
Soon come.
And you hear them saying, we grant money to buy 50 rubbish truck and then talk about that all 3, 4, 5 and then bill all album and price, you know. And they say, yeah, man, the government will work. Yeah, rubbish truck we're going to get and all the rubbish.
That time I get the rubbish, no truck no come.
Yeah, but that time, for them truck come from England, you know, where I got contract to make money off of the government. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I saw them do for them thing, you know. You know?
Yes,
after we the premiere from VBI there. Yeah. He now go send a letter to America. Make him deputy them send a letter to America for them to let him go cause him government thing. Them thing what them
immunity.
Yeah, and the man make sure to them to look here. The country is independent, you know, is a premier, you know. What you think?
No, I'm not talking.
And at that the man himself in lie and a court, you know, and lie for back down kind of lie and what they are true, well, I think they'll try to use that, you know, the thing there. So look like they don't know what the man know everything will go on, you know. That is what happening when, you know.
When them know
No.
I understand, man. That's how them go on when them know what go on.
When them know what go on, yeah.
So that right now them angle him like a Elia Lewis.
Yeah, them angle him like how them angle Elia Lewis down.
Yeah, this is not your
You know?
After him saying Elia say what kind of chief and king.
Yeah, Elia say my own chief.
Yeah.
And then say, Elia, this is not your party.
Yeah.
Leave out.
Yes. No, this is not your time now.
And have to take care of himself.
Yeah, man.
You know? So, I saw them deal with him, the premier and all. The premier must get me to say them nothing. Like, it's like how when him they tell, like how a boy they tell the police that to exempt and bat them up and run them way.
Oh, you mean Warmington?
Warmington, yeah. I saw him think that the police around said, no, here is a premier, we can't. The true, we can't. Yeah, so the judge tell them, said, no, look here.
Well, you say Warmington have more diplomatic immunity more him?
More than him, yeah. The judge make sure for them to look here, your country is not an independent country. Your country is England and Europe.
Yeah.
You know? And laugh and them have to just love it. You know?
Yeah, man.
You don't know what a fool liar is here, you know?
I have to come better than that.
have to come better than that. But me I look for if they all want to go on up there, so they can go on down here too, you know.
I don't doubt.
Yeah, man. The man them won't come down here, man. All of them whole heap of corruption.
No, but you see the government, every week now the government to find some big money and expose some big gangster probably to keep off that off of themselves and make us know so them are the work.
That's why I know, you know, say, you know, not great like Rasta, you know. Because I think I like, you know. Yeah, man, them look at play where you see a play, yeah, man. And you see, anytime you see them are delayed and are delayed, so they might find out good man and say, but him have no use to it. No, man, him on the next side, man, and the next side supporter. You know?
Yeah.
So them kind of hold it for your time, you know. And say, well then, alright, no man, we can't send him one, man. We can't send him one, him to go on. So that's why enough time you can't hear a man name, you know.
Yeah.
No,
you know, I hear the name immediately.
You know, I hear the name immediately. You know, this place is corrupt to a level, man, where. And we have to get, we have to get back, you know. Yeah, man.
We'll get it for the
back.
first. Get
Yeah,
it for the first, because remember, you know, we never heard of it. And them don't feel like so we did have it and we'll get it back. We'll get it for the first. And that will be just the beginning of just the beginning of compensation.
Yeah, man. Our youth them to come live where them go hospital and them get good care.
Get care.
School and them education right, and nobody now name off them education
right.
money. And a laugh and a jump round and a go on them foolishness. And you hear much hundred people have died because them can't themselves. At times this thing, all of them foolishness when I go on a Jamaica, man.
Yeah.
Hey, when you go small island them, certain small islands like Barbados and even Trinidad and some other islands, show Jamaica. So Jamaica can run better. All that island like our St. Lucia, where them people don't live off of tourism. See, and them life, you see all these same island where the man they get catch there.
Which version island?
Them people live better life than Jamaican.
I know them, man. I go there several times, man. Much higher standard of living, much higher.
You see it? So, you don't see why Jamaica can't. All the people do them come in and
The only thing on hold up Jamaica that Jamaica can run better and as good as those other places. And me and you hold it up. I go to some live chat here, sir. Or just me and you hold it up. Me and you hold it up and a couple of ladies.
A couple of ladies, yeah.
Live chat. Thanks, yes, sir. Live chat. Ricardo Portios. Shout out to all the listeners from across the world. Okay. Johnny John says, what good Bongo jerseys. Have a blessed weekend and come. Delroy and say, Bess FM listeners and callers, my believer is infuse your life with action. Don't wait for it to happen. Pick up yourself and go for it. Johnny Johnson said, Mr. Jerry, you have along with the pen. Oh yes, there's crawl, yeah, true. Just like how you have Thompson pen and trench pen and so on. You have crawl, yeah man, it's true. There is crawl, not sure where the crawl comes from. Well, the crawl is an African word, you know. Crawl is an African word. It's like a compound built with a whole heap of house around in a ring. And inside of the house is a common area. Instead of a huge yard, big yard, a big district or a village. Crawl. And the same word corral. Where you see them pen up the horse them and the cow them inside of the corral. Like I said, gunfight at OK corral. Come from the same word crawl, but I know it's African word. Lee Dickens said, May Penn named after Reverend Penn. And Penn was a small cattle farm also. That's the next word for Penn. Next call. Alright, we're going to take the call. Good afternoon.
I thought about man, the phone did I give a little trouble. I don't know. I put the bad reception.
Yeah, man.
So I put on the iron shirt, Bongo.
Eh?
Yeah, I have on the iron shirt 2 weeks now.
That's a
I chase them out of earth, you know.
Oh, iron shirt out of earth. Eh?
You know, at least Scotchberry, it's someone produced Bob Marley.
Which one? Crazy Ballad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I chase them out. So I have on the iron shirt.
Oh.
Yeah. I remember Stalingrad did the Iron Curtain.
Who that?
Stalin from Russia.
Yeah.
In the Iron Curtain.
Yeah, Bill Iron Curtain.
By Hitler.
Yeah.
In the Iron Curtain by Hitler.
You know.
Yeah, man. So we have an Iron Curtain here, Jerry.
Yeah.
And fire the must steel.
Cool breeze.
Alright.
That I am think.
Yeah, and chicken Mary Hawk then here.
Same man, son.
Alright. We're there tuning in.
Yeah, man. Live chat again. One more call? Alright, more live chat. So Johnson said, no, May Pen was named after Reverend May. Oh. He lost his life after treating a patient while coming back. He drowned in the Rio Minho. Oh. So probably them name May Pen out of Clarendon and threw him drowned near there. And probably a town him was coming back to cause him live a town. Town can like it can work. Alright, let's get back to the phone. Good afternoon and welcome. Welcome.
Where go on?
Oh, this Combs?
Yeah, man.
Where go on?
The place when you cry, you see?
Yes.
When you leave Bagua police station, that you're going to Rivers Jail.
Yeah.
You want to farm up when you crawl.
Yes.
CRAWL.
You have a couple crawl well, yeah. CRAWL. You have a couple crawl well. You have one in a. You have Beckford crawl in a.
Yeah, that's coming on.
You have a next crawl where the gold mine did there where Adams kill couple of the extortionists, remember?
Yeah.
You have crawl all over Jamaica, crawl. KRA.
Yeah, the most. I would say most. One property down in Crawl State.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
one man I tell you says, when I tell you how foolish is more Hermitage Reservoir, Hermitage Reservoir, when you go back storing it up and turn that market and go straight out.
Yeah.
And then the wall to the left hand side, down to water, is about 8 to 10 feet thick.
Yeah, I know.
All right, good.
Then
so
the first part of the river will come down out of the reservoir. Them call it Castleton River. When it go around more. When it go down further. When it go down further and cross, but the other side of the road, past Broadgate.
Yeah.
That's how them call it Wagwater. Agualta, you know, Agualta.
Agualtaville. No, I'm going to the property name, so no, name AVP. Agio Altaville.
Agua, yeah, Alta, high water. I mean, in Spanish, it means
no,
high
Agio, A-U-G.
The agua water, man. Agua water, you know. Alta, Alta is high.
Yeah, you know.
What is it?
The spelling of the name is Agio, A-G-O-A-L-T.
Yeah.
Agio Altaville, Pen, A-V. The cow them run, the brand on the cow side.
Yeah.
The mark A-V-P, Agio Altaville, Pen.
Oh.
I have the code from my grad school.
Yeah.
You have Chovy, you have AVP, you have Colorian, you have Ranger, and you have Water Valley.
Yeah.
The 5 of them have one man named Lindo.
Yeah.
Right?
How him thief so much land?
Huh?
How him thief so much land?
Well, I don't know about the one when you Chovy now, you see? It wasn't his own, it was a man named Westmoreland. Yeah. That's why the bridge down this one named Westmoreland Bridge.
Yes.
Those days the bridge never make. So when the cow them go down, when the people are pass, the pipe they go down, and the river come down, they go to one part of Chovy, and just for same place at the big great house and go down a Baton Wag Bridge.
Yes.
But after them build the bridge now, the vehicle can pass when the river come down to and from.
Yeah, then you used to have a ford the river.
Right.
When water low.
Right. So when Mr. Westmoreland said that now to the same Lindo, make it 5 property, not 4. And Westmoreland go by a place named Gibraltar. Out of that be going up 4 George way.
Yes.
Gibraltar, right?
That are down to Trinity.
No, man. But not to be a man.
Oh, not up here. That way.
Yeah, when the big
Gibla tour.
No, man. Gibraltar. Gibraltar.
Yes, but you have a next place around the name.
Give back to where I was in Catherine, man.
Oh yes, hold on. But you have an Spanish place after you pass, after you left Anato Bay, go Buff Bay way. What I want the name again?
Hold on, you left Anato Bay. You have
Spanish name, hold on.
You have Anato Bay. You have Aita Boreal.
Yeah, Boreal, yes. Aita Boreal. Aita Boreal.
Yeah, I-T-B-O-R-E-A-E-L.
Yeah, Boreal.
Aita Boreal.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Then you go one place called Golden Grove.
Yeah.
Then you go Dover.
Right.
The border. You go Windsor Castle. You go Harthill. You go Buff Bay Cemetery. You go down and go
up on the hill.
We ride bicycle from Belfield where we live. Go there 3 miles to Port Anthony.
Yeah.
When you again, like I go where you going to do it. So in your mom.
Yeah, man.
We got your place. Where is some call the where that's but you were there with where the Hazel, H-A-S-E-L.
Yeah.
I saw Hazel pen. I do where the Hazel, but you call the where that's
yes.
Yeah, so me right when I go down. Me auntie send me for one ring.
Yeah, what kind of ring? What kind of ring?
Yeah. You know, me auntie the woman up there now, so she could spend weekend, but they invite her one with no my way.
Yeah.
So she said, give me 5 shillings. And so we go for the ring. I want she.
Which ring? What kind of ring? What kind of ring?
I'm married woman.
Man, I guard ring you go for.
Me I even guard ring not wrong. Me wear guard ring, you know.
You wear guard ring for guard
yeah,
against.
Man,
Yeah, for guard against what?
Hold on.
For guard against what?
Hold on, man. So when me go for the ring.
You have some ring where guard against crab house, you know.
Hold on, man.
You know that?
So when me go and come back with the ring, me auntie couldn't believe say me right go and come back. So she give me back my 5 shillings, give me back.
Yeah.
So me throw 5 shillings here, you know. So me have this in my side pocket, me throw the big, you know.
Yeah.
And you ring and it's in my side pocket. And me give me mother. And in the evening after we don't drink soup, my mother left me soup for me.
Yeah. What's that there?
Me give me 5 shillings and say, me the man say, me say take your 5 shillings and go to business.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, and me feel one with the same. Here the guard ring now.
Yeah.
The same man when I talk to me, I me know right hand side.
Yeah.
That salesman they give me one guard ring.
And give free? And give free?
Not free, you listen me now, and tell me if you go make the go and me go make the ring. And me got one man in called Mangaroo for Highgate.
Yeah.
Do that good goldsmith in that Mamini Hall.
Yeah.
And me ready to go make me ring and put in the stone. And him blessed it.
Where you put in the river stone?
No man, limestone, you know limestone them?
What? Rhinestone or limestone?
Whether limestone or limestone or goldstone or anything. And he helped me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so me know when I talk about, I can tell you, no for who go show off and pretend.
Yeah.
No for them and then gathering tape and the trousers and all them.
All of them trousers?
No for who, no for the big man them. I can't tell them that.
Some of them put the ring around the neck.
Hello, you're that church man over King Western. Him Fitzroy McCarthy.
Fitzroy?
Mr. Fitzroy. 2 Jamaica Prime Minister go up there. 2 Jamaica Prime Minister go up there. And he had the money that man go up there.
What am I look protection?
Huh?
Am I look protection?
Me no know when the man go up there again and when him, I ask him how much in charge. You say charge for what? And then him pray for him and the man get the name. He say, well, me can't save your life.
Yeah.
But if I couple of the man's heart, the man call the camp that will the masonry camp that will build the church.
Yeah.
And the man ask him how much a L-shaped balcony with carpet. And the man pencil out and give him and the man write the check and a picture name. And the picture. And the balcony, you can't go by one, you know.
Whether Upper King Western?
Yes, man, this balcony is donated by Mr. So-and-so of Kingston, in our call name. This balcony is donated by Mr. So-and-so of Kingston.
Mr. Coombs?
Yeah. You talking to me?
No, I said that this balcony was donated by Mr. Coombs.
No, the man here, you know.
Yeah.
The man here is there. You can't go to one, you know. But me say road the bad.
The road bad, man. Yeah.
So me no
one
see me go up there.
One time you have a whole heap of minibus whole day from town go up there.
From just
whole
go
day.
Right.
A pure Obia people, Obia seeking people are driving and the
But
bus
hold on,
every trip.
Me not work a Caribbean for local Spanish studio. Me go to the gate the man, you me told them, me tell the man, so me so come and buy the cigarette. No, me left the cigarette shop and me no go back.
You're afraid? You're afraid?
And me go up there.
Well, I'm say you get afraid.
Afraid for him. Me no know my mind, me try to go in and work there.
Yes, you're afraid. And your head raised.
Me no care what you want to say. Me no afraid to tell Jamaica that I'm Mr. Fitzy. And he said to me, say, go, you go and work there, tell you leave your work yourself. And thank God, me by 1 10-year-old, it's how come he let me work. And thank God, you know me live. Yeah. Thank God, go me to God with
But
that.
you still have the gathering though?
This gathering last long time.
It last?
No last. The stone he drop out.
The stone, eh?
Yeah, the hedge, you keep the stone? The hedge. Which way you broke off and the stone drop out? And I say, well, it makes sense. And, well, nobody can do me nothing again. Me not walk again. Nobody have ready. You can't take me
if you guard against front lose your property.
If they even kill me now, you can't get the place. They might kill me too, Pini. If they even kill me, you can't get the place. And if they even kill the Pini, you can't get it.
No, Fitzy get all of your money already.
Fitzy, all right, hold on. Let's talk about that. When you go there, you're a visitor and a member. Him said, please stand. You over here stand. Tell the public how much money me charge you. Don't be afraid, you know. Nobody can say that. He said, give me what you have. Give me what you have.
Yeah, man. But so you never give him nothing?
Give me the give what me have.
You get the better height though.
Do you mean that the man help me? Me walk down by me walk me truck come and left for me go.
But yes, yes, but true you never give him nothing reasonable, that's why a little more stone drop out.
But no, he give me stone, man. I didn't want to tell you that you're a friend on my radio.
Oh.
What me not find him out, what the reason why he make me not feed him out? Because me have to find you what be a man look at Baba, that's why he drop me argument. But anybody who has spoke tell you that Baba then go. You're a friend on my radio.
Oh.
The man was saying here, Joseph Sowan. Joseph Sowan, my wife, cousin.
Joseph Sowan?
Yeah, he was a big rider, man, by PMP.
Yes, man.
Always Clark.
Yeah.
And he came come here. Mark him by a great Jamaica, but he went to Miami. And when Horace Clark, we said, pay the man 3 months when they come. And I just see a man supporting things that come to Jamaica. He take the landlord of Miami.
Yes. All right, we're going to leave people business there now, though.
No, people business.
No.
So I'm not afraid to talk. I know you.
All right, you're the by your guard, same way, though. All right,
thank you.
Thank you very much, dear. Do you have any more calls? Yep. Give me our next call. Good afternoon and welcome.
No, I am here.
Oh, go on, Neville.
Now listen.
Yeah.
It's a cool chat about Fitzy. When you about Fitzy?
You know, hear my tell you. Yeah.
Fitzy was a Catholic.
Yeah.
Leave the church and say God talk to him.
No.
Leave the church and go jump revival.
Oh.
Now listen. I spend time there.
Yeah.
One day when I was 11 years old,
yeah.
my mother used, because my mother get crazy from me at 7. Yeah, my blood shot. Why you laugh? Now listen.
Yeah.
Now Mr. Coombs, when say, in tone drop out.
Yeah. Out of the ring. And put the ring around it and drop out.
No, I'm saying put the tone underneath him.
I don't know.
Me, here Wednesday.
Yes, okay.
Now listen. I know all the ways to Church of the Nazarene.
Okay.
From me a boy. One Sunday morning, my grandmother took up some white sheet and clothes. Me used to play drum on the band.
Revival.
Here,
yeah.
When me a little boy.
And the barnyard.
Well, them says the Church of the Nazarene. Baptism time. So them line up everybody. No, my grandmother never give me no choice. But me lick my head from me barn.
Yeah.
So when them a line up with Sister Martha and this and Tara knows what, my grandmother and them decide say, me going to be baptized. So when them line up, I'm supposed to put on them white things and a pass. Him see the sickle crowd and talk, you know. Him stop. Him ask my grandmother what it is all about. She say to him, never say him now baptized. Him turn to her and say, what you say? Never say him now baptized. Then them ask me the question. Why? I say, listen, me I live near water. Me no say me want your God. So me now baptized. I mean, I'm a twin brother. But him can't talk. You know him? Do you know him?
I know.
All right. Where do you think fits it though?
What?
Him lift him and come. Because they never will for heal, you know.
Yeah.
Put them on and just trim from your head.
Oh.
So him press him on from head and say, this sick boy is smart. Leave him. Him say him not ready for Jesus yet. Because anytime him take up Jesus, him a go work with him till him dead. I mean, I backslide. I mean, I baptize.
Right.
You understand that? Now listen. There's a lot of tricks that can work. And there is a God. I just fit to do some things where surprise me. Me have friends we take worse than the black stallion and take Tantaria, heart tonic, and get what them want. Call them go hospital and make it die. Why no guys that go up there? And when them don't heal them alright. Me never sit too much to afraid of anybody. No, me get up this morning for the war partner me in my community. Me tell them, say, listen, let me tell you this. It don't go work if you understand and believe it.
Yeah.
If you really have, like the Jesus did say, if you have faith as a mustard seed, it work. Remember, you don't know what your parents did do to you when you're born as protection.
Oh.
You alright, Jerry?
I hear you.
No, you alright?
Yes, man.
No, what I'm going to do before I die, if I live long enough, he tell you my direct address. And you come and look at me.
Alright.
In my yard, because you happen. By the time them done, every leaf on the tree them go drink and poison themselves. Too much of one thing.
Yeah, them still interfere.
Eh?
Them still interfere in our premises.
You good?
Good, man, very well.
Alright, just easy, brethren.
Alright, here's a cool, man.
Cool.
Have more. Next one, good afternoon, welcome.
Welcome, Mr. Smart.
Oh, go on.
Right, good to hear Neville, man.
Yeah, man, I tell you. Neville after Neville.
Yes.
And I say,
I want to say good afternoon to Mr. Neville.
Yeah.
I hope him all right.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jerry, good afternoon to your listener, your precious caller. Jerry.
Yeah.
When you go have a link up at the studio, man.
Yeah, we're going to do it, man.
And put out some cheer.
Yeah.
And make we have a decent talk, man, and meet and greet one another, man.
Alright, because you know, so we always do that.
Yeah, man, you know, you're the expert in that, man. And you bake. I'm going to taste you baking again in a Jerry.
Yeah, baking news.
So when you come on your birthday party, you share the meal and give me, man.
Yeah.
You say, I feel the spirit of you, man. It's a birthday, man. You're a real Rastaman, you know, Jerry. Anyway, Jerry, listen to this.
Yeah.
Yesterday in the parliament, Mr. Byers was there, the governor of the
Bongo, Jamaica.
Yeah. And yesterday in the world, it look like it's a planting the world are doing. Wow. Because all of the bank people and the head of the Federal Reserve of America, he keep big meeting yesterday. Australia, all over Europe, and the whole of them raise up the interest rate and the money in the bank. You know, then when them lend the commercial bank money, they charge them interest on it. so that when they lend it out to customer like for mortgage and buy car and credit card and charge them bigger interest. So the cost of money gone up in the world. The people them in Jamaica, Mr. Bynes was in the parliament and he told the parliament that they're going to look at the cost of money again in Jamaica next month. And they were quarreling over the money. Something not right with the Jamaican money, Mr. Small. Something is wrong in the banking system. But listen to this, why I know something wrong. When America invaded Iraq, you see, one of the strategies that the CIA told them to do in order to get rid of Saddam regime totally was to change the currency. So that was one of the strategies that they used. They changed the currency and took our Saddam picture off of the currency and created a new Iraqi currency. And after a while, the old currency dead when they give people deadline to bring in the old money to exchange for the new money.
Yeah.
And that crippled the Saddam regime and they overthrew the Iraqi government. You see in Russia, in the Ukraine that Russia taking over, Russia making the Ukrainian citizens know that their money is no longer in any use. They have to use the ruble. So you see this new money that they're coming in Jamaica with, that coming as far from Germany. Did you know one of the reasons why they send the money to print in Germany? The German mint, they put in some special security feature in it that they can use to track the money, and that money cannot be cloned by our scammers down here.
Yeah, man.
Jerry, they're going to use the new money to kill the underworld, you know? Because they know that these underworld economy, they have money buying gun and gunshot. And they're going to cripple that economy once and for all when they bring in the new money by the 6th of August, which has been very serious in Jamaica here. Yes, it's a plan worldwide, changing of the currency to fight organized crime and to bring government central bank in total control of the money supply so that they can further manipulate the citizens of the country. I'm going to put this suggestion on your show, Jerry. There are some innocent people who like to have them little money in them yard and them little money. If you have more than $500,000 in your yard, store up, hide up for money. Please, when they bring in the new money and you go to the exchange, the bank or wherever to change over your money, there'll be a form that you'll be required to fill out. And they're going to want to know where you get your money from. And if they suspect you, they're going to say you have to build an account in the system in order to exchange the money. Please be careful with your money. Jerry, let me ask you this. Who own the Jamaican dollar? Who own it?
Who own it? No more the crown. No more the crown.
Are the crown own it, Jerry? Jerry, did you know that the opposition finance spokesman,
opposition, yes, opposition finance there, man.
In suggest to the government yesterday that they must take off some of them tax that they have that is causing inflation to be so high. 40% of the gas cost is really government tax, you know. It's not real inflation, you know.
Government tax.
Government tax, Jerry. 40% when you go to a gas station, go buy gas and electricity. 40% tax the government put on that for fee tax, we tax the people them to pay for fee bills them, you know.
You know, man.
And Julian Robinson said, you have got to take some of the burden off white people them because they must suffer. All know them not blink yet, you know. Jerry.
You're not surprised.
You're not surprised? Why?
Eh?
Why?
Why am I not surprised?
Yeah.
Why would be surprised?
Then Jerry, the same hungry belly people in the government have come back to 3 years time to put him back in office. So what them up to? You keep the people desperate so that them come vote for you. And at the same time, you know what they're doing? They're going to give each MP 1.5 million to go around in them constituency to give to the most vulnerable in the constituency.
Yes.
1.5 million. Mr. Smart.
I hear you, man.
You know that Wood Stewart, before he died, he put money on the table to buy every Jamaican a drink. and him gave each constituency 30 million.
No, him give that to the politician to buy a drink for the people. No, give the people. The people drink money.
You know, I know me not get my drink out of that.
No, you must be bought the drink. They must buy the drink for you. It's not you must get it and buy the drink for yourself. They must buy the drink for you, and then you drink to them health and to them wealth and them term in office. Hey, I forgot to move, because it's late in the program.
Yeah, but Jerry, let me leave the people with this. Based on what me hear in Parliament yesterday, the government don't mean anybody any good. Take care, Jerry.
No surprises.
Yeah, I hope you're nice up your wife for Mother's Day. Beautiful.
Yes, all right.
Take care.
Thank you very much. Yes, back to the live chat. Have any more calling? Live chat. Lee Dickinson. Mr. Johnson, you'll notice the full stop after Reverend May. Should have said Reverend William May. Oh. Taki Lemko said, greetings on the flip side of Midday Bongo, there, Bess FM family, all on board in the mix. Where there's a will, there's a way. Positive vibes is always respect. Mr. D. Ruben, say, bless up Sister Marie to bring them topic here. I learn enough. The Ryan will say, Master Teacher, discipline in the mind is a basic ingredient of general morality and therefore of spiritual strength. We can be filled with peace, contentment, love. Taki Lemko said, can I help to say, but to say thanks to the engineer of Bess FM for the consistent efforts despite the nagging. All right, let's get back to the telephone. Good afternoon and welcome. Hello, go ahead, please. Not hearing anything. Taki Lemko.
Righteousness.
Welcome. Go ahead, please.
Come on. So what I say now, Jerry, you hear me?
How that a righteousness?
Yeah, man, righteousness, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, me and you meet up the other day in half a tree.
Yeah, man, right there on the pavilion there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, so right now, as you say, I know, yesterday we were short still, though, we're kind of busy.
Yeah, the time short, man, just going out.
So what want we know? We just want the people to know, because it's true, the doubts and them things don't really work. So God knows, God real, you know. Want them know, say, the Most High. And I respect him and don't equal him with man, because God and man,
so the Most High is a male?
Yeah, man, the Most High, man.
No, me say if it's a male different from a female.
What do you mean, say? You mean say God is not a woman?
No, God is not, God, hold on. Hold on. You don't talk non-stop, man. How me I'll get to talk if you don't stop? Yeah. Most High. The Most High. That means everything come off of the Most High and come out of the Most High. Could neither be male nor female. Most High bigger than male and female. Male and female.
No, the image. No, he make man in an image. You know?
Him make man. Which him could have make man? How could a him make a man?
Yeah, man. I remember saying
no. Listen now. If you're not going to reason with me, we're not going to talk. Because I know you're non-stop preaching, you know. Because, hear this now. Human being has been conned and fooled up by people who preach. Too long. Not me. I'm not going to it.
No, but you are not there, you know. What you are doing, you have to live by your own understanding. That's what I'm saying.
No, hold on, talk slow, you hold on there. What you say, hold on there, you hold on there. What you say, Jerry, I do?
I live by your own understanding.
Hold on, just say, I am leaning, hold on. You said that I am leaning on, don't interrupt me now, you'll make me done. You said that I am leaning on my understanding like a man that lean on a walking stick. And what you leaning on?
I lean on the wisdom of God, not the 5 cents.
Oh, that mean, hold on, all right, stop now. Hold on, you stop now. So that mean now say, since you are lean upon God and me I only lean upon my understanding, you higher than me, right?
Not necessarily because you seek him, you find him, but you reject him because remember the Bible says, blessed is the man that walks not in the counsel of the ungodly. Hear this now.
My program is not one of the idiot program when nobody going to come with no preaching and hold nobody with no smooth talking. Not my program. Somewhere else. Not my program you're going to use that way.
Just think about wisdom and get wisdom, alright? Yeah.
You know better, you know if you pull the plug by yourself. Because no idiot business here. Mankind and womankind get ton in a idiot too much thousand a year now. Not my program. With no smooth talking and claiming say you name righteousness and all them with it. I'm not quarrel you know. What me do, me a back off that. I bow you and people bow to you. I mean not bow to people, I mean I want nobody bow to me neither. Not bow to people. Under no circumstance. No people at all. No human being. Under any circumstance, and I don't want no one bow to me neither. But I feel alright and not quarreling. Sometimes I have to just back quick. Presumptuousness. Yes, you do. Alright, Taki Lemko say, after all, I started hearing well from the system device, which was not heard from in almost 3 weeks. Since tuning in on Miguel's launch program yesterday. However, the home, that's a great progress, nice. Marva Valentine say, one love and greetings to you, Jerry and all. And Maria left out another great slow spin bowler, my dad Al Valentine. I think she named him, but I don't think she recognized how great he is. Whose record is still not broken. Hence the east side of Sabina Park, now named Al Valentine. Lady can say, wicked documentary on Sky TV about West Indies cricket team. Real good watch. Ken Brown said, Mr. Small is white supremacy, chattel slavery in the Americas. The colonialism, brutish enslavement in the carriers beyond. We are the same people. Lee Dickens said, Marie full of wisdom and knowledge. Bless up Marie. Taki Lem, most time we get in free. I can remind me of my youth at the time moving through all the crowd like an answer forgetting Sabina Park. Most time we get in free. Have I called? Alright, one more. Very price, a beautiful commentary by Marie today. Okay, let's get back to the telephone. Good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon, Church man.
Welcome.
Yeah, man, give thanks. Just I read our article, where NHT has said about nearly 2 billion out of deduction and contribution.
National Housing Trust said 2 billion, what?
About 2 billion out of deduction or contribution by employees not paid over to them.
Oh, not paid over. So the employer, the business person who already having whole heap of money and underpaying them staff, also have 2 billion with them take off from the staff, thief way, and don't give over to the government.
And them have the educational institution as well as security firms as the main culprit.
Oh, educational institutions, schools doing the same thing, and security companies doing the same thing.
Yes, but I guess it's not the government schools or the established schools.
Yeah.
They are the little private ones where persons normally go and enroll when they can get inside the public schools.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I encourage all the youth them who are try even get the security work.
Yeah.
When they get them pay slip, once they see deduct, then they start making inquiry with the NHT to see if it's really being paid over.
Yes, and I'm going to tell you this. You call late in the program, but I'm telling you this.
Yes.
If we don't get together and be determined to get together and color the whole of them, from the politician to the pirate, I tell you, say, it's all over. We must get together and put them under control. All of them. None of them is too big for us to get together and put under control. And I'm including the gangsters too. Gangster too. I put them for warning. We the people must get together and put politician, pirate and gangster under control. And when I say control, I mean control, right? We limit them and them are going on, but them not get too bad. None of them. Put them out of business. Anyway, it's not all about talk. So call tomorrow early, man. We have a next call. Call tomorrow early, man. We can't get to talk, good discussion when you call them out.
I know, man. I know the time. So we go fast. I think yesterday headline of the Gleaner that one of the politicians were suggesting to abolish jury trials. You understand? And I'm saying with a place like Jamaica that is so corrupted, we couldn't consider anything like that because the judge and the lawyers, they eating lunch together and they intermarrying. So at the end of the day,
we can't get to discuss. No, we can't get to discuss this in the 3 minutes.
Yeah, man, the time.
You get to me early.
Monday.
Yeah, get to me early.
Yeah, man, Monday Mary.
Yes, man. We are joking around too much. Yeah. Joke around too much. Next call. Good afternoon and welcome. Are you there? Not there? Alright. Let us continue with the live chat. Cricket was like a jail, Takilem Kose. Cricket was like a jail for unity within Jamaica and generally through the Caribbean back then. And then Basco said the British cricket team made the chat that they will make us grovel. In other words, rub our nose in the dirt and beg them, grovel. They will make us grovel, make the Caribbean and make the black people and the black cricketers grovel. We made them ball from a wall up in. Delroy Graham said, Marie, there was a Tony Cozier, the announcer for all announcers. Jerry, I think that Hendricks did go to George's, but I go Marie, but big up the eye. Go Marie, did she get caught behind? Hendricks went to George's. I think Hendricks went to Woolmer's. I could be wrong. I think Hendricks went to Woolmer's. Let's see. Marie Wilson said, don't make Marie live in your heads. Pace, rent free. Sister D. Ruben said, tackle him, because he'll have brother, respect Mama Valentine. Bless up yourself. He'll daddy all Valentine. Big up. Marva said, Marie is absolutely correct. Cricket is not as exciting as those days. And it's definitely because in those days, cricketers weren't paid as they are today. Bless up Sister D. Ruben. Miss you Wednesday. Liara said, Jerry, still at home on the YouTube. Seems to be less home when the music is playing. Okay. Sister D. Ruben to Marva saying, more love sis. Things out I control, I still upstairs. Blessed to I know. Blessed to notice I missed. What was I saying, yeah? Takilem kwa yell sister and say, yes, Sister D, just returning again to the chat. Marie Wilson said, you listen Jerry every day and so much things are gone. And the only topic you can find is about Marie. Don't make me live in your head. Space, rent free. Oh, yes, sir. Sister D. Ruben to Takilem said, yes, I there. I deal the food. Marie Wilson said, out of respect for Jerry, sure I will not disrespect you. Have a blessed weekend. I don't know why I know all this I hate now. I don't know and doing nothing. Lady, have a blessed weekend. Marie, don't get irritated, man. Them love you, man. Why do you? And jealousy is a form of love too. Anyway, Kian Brown said, amazing. My hikes, rise up that trend. True. Talk to because Sister D. Ruben just returning. Me know I was away and getting back in. Hope I'm on point. Bless. Continue, Marie. Don't broad brush everyone. No hater here. Your comments are always of value. Don't ever forget that. And of course, for the rest of the chat, Lee Dickens, I love listening to Marie. Blessings in abundance. Me Wilson. Lee Dickens continue. Just give thanks to all who contribute medical education. Is that right? John Crow back on chat. John Crow back in chat engineer. Oh. Okay. Perry Pilot says not the Jamaican police doing anything. American putting pressure on Jamaica government. Police couldn't care less, they might eat food. And they tell Raspal at the head of the firefighters, say, Siaga baby has been the best time for firefighters in 40 years. Johnny Johnson said the small islands have a few 100,000 people plus. I live in St. Louis over 4 years. They only have 150,000. I live in View Fort or Old Fort. You know, down there too. Perry the pilot said the illicit funds put a lot of people in high places, so one can't go and chat. And better be a criminal. America is going in. Johnny Johnson says some islands only have 5,000, but they have their own government and prime minister. All them are press full say good morning to Bongo there. Jamaican people need to get out of these politicians losers. All that them do is suffer and the people wicked every year. The people need to rise up against them. Marva Valentine said the crowd referred to the mud huts living by some Africans in the villages, but them circle them build them in a circle. Them build them in a circle as a form of security and then come on here in the middle and then them keep a lookout. Tackle them because the war in Ukraine is in many ways opening up the thinking patterns of both NATO and Russian concepts and determination to outdo the other. Aren't in those patterns and we'll have concepts, the method used to manipulate other countries, question time? Yes. Morgan Baylor, Ricardo Portia said, big up Bongo and safe journey back home. All my personal thank you for the teaching and knowledge extended. Have a great weekend. Safe to back home. Morgan Baylor, very love whole long argument with Mr. Coombs. I'm supposed to know same face like what. See me and Pigeon say, wine stone. Jerry, you know what I mean? Limestone, good one Bongo. Morgan Baylor say him science long, so I'm doing afraid. All them are pressful say, this crime minister can never manage a country called Jamaica. He is disillusioned. He truly don't care less about the people of Jamaica. Mr. D. Ruben says, stone drop out of the gathering and she laughed till she cried. Morgan Baylor say him you see, Mr. D. Yes. Tony Thomas say have a blessed weekend, Bongo. Coombs time run out of time stone drop. And tackle him because Mr. Coombs still have him gathering despite the stone drop out. Marie Wilson say I apologize but I never criticize other callers. Everybody has something to contribute. But to me it seems as if people always hate. I had stopped calling jerk because of the same reason. What you do? Morgan Baylor said, come in, Neville. Sister D. Ruben said, Morgan Baylor, I see that get bold, I see that bold blood, bold. Terry Thomas says, Marie, stop worrying. I personally full enjoy your conversation. London saying hello to you. Sister D, the judgment never chop. And tackle him because the judgment never always clear as morning judgment. Marie said, thank you, Tony Thomas and Tony Thompson. More love, Sister Marie. Romel Moore say yellow. Bongo Jerry, big up security. Ken Brown said there has to be a formula that can work. As long as people support the cause to rid the grip from the scoundrels, horror government in politics and brute force, they justify in. Marie Wilson said, I get very passionate about anything historical. And she said, Marva Valentine's thanks for the glory of God gave Jamaica. And by extension, the West Indies, thanks for the memory. Ken Brown said, research the slave narrative, we await the knowledge. And tackle him because there is always pleasure with most insight lives in both levels. And here the answers are already in the people. The pot is boiling. Remember the lid. That's Maya said, May Day. And Johnny Johnson said, NATO murdered Colonel Gaddafi in Libya due to his new currency. Pure gold dinar based on both gold, oil, not just illegitimate printing press and willingly producing dollars like the West snowboard. Ken Brown said, Bongo, very small, Bess FM family, bless up. Mr. D. Ruben said, Johnny Johnson, straight facts, and them same one, gone with the gold and with them out. And Ken Brown said, throw away the so-called God of your oppressors that as they will whisper in your heart in the time of your liberation, freedom or death. Sister D. Ruben, blessment to I Bongo and all the FM family. And Terry Thomas, happy Mother's Day to all females on Bongo, their say I concur with that too, Mr. Deere. Johnny Johnson, regard to Colonel Gallagher Plant, respect. Taki Lemqua, Tony Thomas. You remind us well in time, your mothers, bless all mothers in the chat all over. Well, I can't read anymore. Thank you very much. Can't read anymore. Let's go. Let's pick up the pieces.
Here to pick up the PC. Here to pick up the PC. Here to pick up the PC. Better place look good, my brother. Better place keep clean, my sister. Better place look good, my brother. Better place keep clean, my sister. So come along, my brother. Come along.